Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to Skinemax Saturday here on Vets Talking. I am happy to be here. I just got done the Sporky News podcast over there and immediately hopped over here. So if we're having anyone over here from Sporky, and I'm happy to see you guys. This has been a crazy day for me already, and I am happy as hell to have these guys over here. Cory, I can't remember actually if we met before. I remember Nick, you and me. Yeah, we were on Comics Division. It was really cool hanging with you there. But yeah, so Cory, awesome meeting you, dude. It's great having you guys on here. Happy Saturday to you guys. How you doing?
Good. Hell yeah. It's been a good day so far. What about you,
Excellent.
Nick? He's gone.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm waiting for Hidden Fish. I'm like, okay. But so I guess that means I could slide in for the queue. I'm happy to be here, Adam. Thank you for inviting me. I'm happy to be here and a part of this. You especially like you caught a good night where I can do this, because usually most Saturdays I'm booked 95% of the time. So you caught lightning in a bottle, and let's make tonight just that. And of course, always good to reconnect with my Dix Division brother below me. We're always close no matter what, a few days a week. It's great. And of course, good to reunite with Pulp Metallicus and be on stream too with the rest of you guys, Ryan, Raster, Dermy, and Devil. I think Devil and Dermy, when I was on the Legion Memers guest show with you guys, but good to reconnect and also meet a few new faces for the first time. And hail to our chat. I see a few familiar faces from ones I know and ones from other streams. So yeah, let's have a fun night, and I'm gonna drink some alcohol.
All right, I got
Knob Creek and Coke right now.
I just got one complaint real quick. You call it Skinemax, and then right after you tell me I can't whip my dick out on this stream. I mean, come on.
You know, I was about to say that Nick had me worried. I thought there might have been a moment there where he was contemplating standing up and pissing all over his computer, but I'm glad he didn't do it. I'm just happy he didn't do it. All right, let's go ahead. You're not a Gavin McGinnis. I'm happy to hear that. But let's go ahead. We'll start going around. We'll start introducing everybody. We'll start with our birthday boy over there, past Nick. He's probably very hungover because we were on his channel last night and we made him drink a whole bottle of Maker's Mark.
I'm actually not that hungover. I'm pretty good.
You need to be hungover.
No. He's mid-20s. He gets to not be hungover, you fucking asshole.
I'm 26 today. I am wonderful. And guess what? I still got more beer to drink. So let's do this shit.
He's like, I'm 26 today and I'm gayer than ever. I got news for you.
I also made a promise to Raster Caster that I will not be the one that ultimately makes this stream gay.
You always make it gay.
I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be polite. I'll take it.
Isn't that right? Devil made me do it.
Oh, hey. Trying to get the memes out. I'm Devil Made Me Do It. You can find me Nalik3 on the Twitters. And if you like memes, check me out.
All right. Pope Metallicus, my Vets Talking Tunes comrade. We just did a video on his channel reviewing another song. It was not Tom McDonald, although I do got to give a shout out to any of the Hangover gang who might be in here, of which we have many now. Welcome to Vets Talking. How are you doing, Pope?
Doing great, man. And I just finished editing that this morning and uploaded it this afternoon when it was finally done rendering, because my internet's just about as slow as yours. So, we had a lot of fun doing that. I introduced this lovable goofball up there to Iced Earth for the first time.
Yeah. Iced Earth Declaration Day. That was a fantastic song, man. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to start listening to that more often. It's going to be my gym workout song.
That album is one of my go-tos. And other than that, you can catch me every Sunday at 4 for Rock and Roll Religion. Tomorrow, we are going to be talking with Imperatus about the second wave black metal legend that is Emperor. So that is going to be pretty kick-ass if you're into the dark and evil side of metal.
Nice.
And, speaking of dark and evil, hey, Raster.
Hey, how you doing? I am Raster. Happy to be here. Apparently, somebody changed my stuff to Raster wants to see the T-penis. I'm keeping it.
Oh, you fuck.
I just saw them.
Oh, we're already starting that game tonight, huh?
Yeah, I was like, fuck it.
Adam gets pegged by Sheila.
Oh no.
All right, moving on. Thank you, Raster.
No
Second
problem.
name
I didn't do
begins.
this. This is just something I looked up and saw.
Thank you, Devil. Ryan.
Hello, everybody.
Great. We've been on 10 minutes. We already broke Ryan.
You know, I was just talking before you even showed up, Ryan, that I was hoping we wouldn't have to play this fucking name game again, because this is
I will fuck you up.
Oh, this is a thing now. So you can change it back, but it's not gonna stay that way. Look, I put my shit on blast, like on, you know what? Let's everybody else put. Oh God.
Yeah, you put your shit on blast and then you say that we're all getting pegged or shit.
Well, because you love Huron, so you love the lady boys. Why are you so quiet about that, Dermy?
Because, for fuck's sake, I promised I wasn't making this stream gay.
It's always gay.
Maybe Ryan can't
All right.
function without it being gay.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I love the gayness.
I want to move on for the gayness, but should I say talking about gayness? I don't know. I haven't met Cory before, but I'm sure he'll probably find it funny enough to say that. Cory, how are you, buddy? Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and your channel and how you got on YouTube, all that fun stuff.
Oh, all right. Well, I am Cory. I am the owner-operator of Toxalot Entertainment here on YouTube. Previously, Sir Toxalot. A lot of people know me as Sir Toxalot. I got into YouTube because of the standard community channels. You know, I caught on to Gary and all those guys and started talking to Comics Division and started a channel around the same time. And yeah. It's been a slow growth period for me, but I just I don't do the political commentary and all that shit. I was pretending to be a voice actor for 11 years. And so now I'm applying that to YouTube instead. Currently, it's on The Adventures of One-Eyed Wong. I put some old school like radio spin on the, radio drama spin on the narration and stuff. Last time on The Adventures of One-Eyed Wong.
Dude, I've actually had that idea for a while of getting you to do it like an actual old-timey like radio show.
Well, I've actually had a few people approach me about that kind of stuff, but then they always fell through. So I'm definitely open to the idea, but right now I'm just kind of applying it to like doing an anime style playthrough of Wo Long.
Excellent.
Which apparently a lot of people are giving up on. But I got news for you guys. Wo Long, the Fallen Dynasty.
Is that like the brother of some young guy?
I don't know, but I just climbed Mount Dongshan. So, I mean, it's, it's a pretty good game so far. A lot of people give up too easily, though. Get good, scrubs.
That's right. Get good at
just saying.
Climbing that dong.
You can't climb the dong if you're not good at what, if you're a sucky noob, you can't climb the dong. That's just how that works.
I got news for you. You gotta have a good grip to go up that dong. You have a really strong iron grip.
It's all about technique. It's all about the technique.
Really sometimes you gotta cheat on righty with lefty.
Sometimes,
don't
and then you gotta switch it up. Then you gotta switch it up and use both, because sometimes the situation requires a two-handed approach. We're torturing Dermy right now, by the way. This is
yeah, he needs that Mortal Kombat fatality. He's Shang Kung, and all of a sudden, boom, flawless victory.
Oh, I love that. Raster, why did I promise this?
Because you're dumb.
Especially with like the Dix division here. We're gonna make this as gay as possible and not actually make it gay. You're just gonna want to make it gay because of the things that we say, And there's no way you can pray it away. So,
and this is in Dermy's head right now.
Oh, hot. Want to touch the hiney?
What is that?
Well, thank you for bringing the gay, Corey. And
yeah.
moving on, our second guest of the night. I don't know if we've ever had two guests on at the same time, so this is new. Mr. Nickeweiser, happy to have you here, dude. It was it was awesome hanging with you on Comics Division, and I'm happy to have you here on Vets Talking Now.
No, I'm happy to be here, man. Once again, as I said earlier on, I'm just glad to not only be on a Saturday show, but to hang out, guys who I know and I like, and a few new guys who I'm sure I'm gonna like too. So it's be fun. Alcohol's present. It's good. It's good to have a night out with the guys. I see this right now as like a night out with the guys, but on my desktop. So it's cool. No, I love it. Thank you for having me. This is what I like. I just
remember to turn the camera off before you start watching the stripper videos.
Well,
Dermy spends a lot of nights
which
out
one?
with guys.
You call me watching Brahma's tapes?
I would, yeah. I was just guessing, bro. But thanks for telling the world.
It's a night out with the boys.
Now we know
None
the
of us
secret
have
of
to wear
bull's
pants.
milk, ladies and gentlemen. Nickeweiser milks the bull.
I milk the bull, but he's got my man goo.
Yeah, we know it.
That's how you get the horns.
He loves the horn maneuver, dude.
It's true.
I'll tell you. Gotta get
Well,
creative
speaking of, I don't know how to segue exactly. I was thinking, speaking of something getting milked, but at least something coming out of a cock. I would really like to hear everyone who thinks, who saw Friday Night Tights last night, and get a little input. What everyone thinks about Mr. McGinnis, and we can talk about the lead up to the incident, but also the incident itself, because I want to hear the opinion, because I've been debating on this, on whether that was really his dick or not.
I think
it was. I think that was actually his dick.
I think it might have been.
That's a small ass fucking Peter. Like that's
Yes.
fucking. I mean, I did a video shortly after it happened. It's exploded and it's on fire. And quite frankly, everybody seems to think that he acted like a, kind of like a punk ass. And I'm gonna go with yeah, I think he had a little bit of small PP energy.
So here's the point that I made. Here's the points that I made in our chat group, and people disagreed with me, is that there was a number of things I thought about when I rewatched that today. Is one, if that was a fake dick, why would you buy one that's so damn small? Two, it actually, I mean, it made no damn sense to me. Why would you buy one so damn small? Two, that actually was colored like piss. Someone said, oh, well, it comes with pea colored liquid or whatever. Okay, whatever. Besides the point. Three, you can see his hands. He's not holding a ball or anything that's squeezing this piss out of that teeny tiny little fucking fake dick. Yep. And three, he said earlier in the show that he's uncircumcised. And I know it's kind of blurry, but that looked like an uncircumcised little micro dick to me.
And four, I downloaded the Rumble stream before it was taken down because I wanted to see the unedited version. And quite frankly, yeah, that looks like look, Ma, no hands. And it's like I'm not buying it. I'm not fucking buying it. I think he went in there looking for a fight, and when he got fucking slammed by the chat and everybody else, I think he decided to do something that was fucking, small dick energy.
Yeah.
Pope.
What do you guys think? Nick, Corey, what do you guys think about that?
I'll let these two go first before I throw my 2 cents in.
Corey, go.
I thought there was like some disturbance on your mic. My bad, dude.
All right. So normally I don't weigh in on things like this, but this time I will. But from my own perspective, two things. I saw two things come out of this stream. One, the guest, Dickus, whatever his name is,
McGinnis.
Gavin McGinnis.
Dickus works.
Yeah.
So
probably better than his natural name.
First of all, he's a guest that I'm sure someone at some point said, wow, why is this guy not famous, or more famous and stuff like that? So they brought him on, and it's a high risk guest because they honestly don't know what kind of people they are. But when people that seem like they should be famous aren't famous, there's usually a fucking reason for it. And the fact that someone like this would whip their dick out in front of tons of fucking people.
15,000.
Yeah. That just shows you what kind of piece of shit that motherfucker actually is. We all know that FNT is not a kid's show. We all know that FNT is geared towards nerds and a lot of fringe type that feel currently marginalized by both the entertainment and political spheres because of just simply existing. Now, there's a reason some of these people are marginalized, much like the cocksucking clout whore that was on FNT. That said, I don't hold anything that happened on that show against any of the FNT crew. But this is why they gatekeep in the first place. They're usually very, very good at screening their guests. They're usually very, very good at stopping the human cesspool from actually seeping in too badly. That being said, the bigger they get, the harder it will be because some of these people are very convincing. And I'm sure that's what happened. Mrs. Nerdrotic, Lady Gravemaster, X-Ray Girl, all of these people are incredibly good at what they do. The fact that a person like this could get on there and do something like that, you could see it on Gary's face that he was shocked by what was happening, and he had no idea how to respond. And this is something that everyone that expects to be big in a streaming capacity, especially live streams, needs to anticipate in some degree. You're going to have a guest that you cannot anticipate or control, and you need to get rid of quickly. That's why maybe they should have just bombed his ass after the chat started getting on him. That's my personal opinion. But other than that, I think it's a shit show, and I think they'll recover just fine. But I hope that guy really gets fucked by karma. I mean, like royally, pedophile and GP.
Real quick, Pope. I think you're having some reverberation background sound.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Let me mute her.
Okay, yeah, that did it.
Yeah, that fixed it.
Okay, so let me give a slight bit of context. Gavin McInnes is obviously the founder of the Proud Boys. He's been on Chrissy Mayer's streams multiple times, and he's acted a little edgy, but nothing over the top. He requested to be on the show. So unfortunately, Chrissy was actually the kind of the link to bring him on. And if you watch her reaction, which I do have the clip of that No Green Rocks did.
I have the actual clip, but No Green Rocks' clip is a whole lot better.
Well, yeah, because is yours censored? Because his is.
No, I have No Green Rocks somewhere, but I can't find it right now.
Okay, well, yeah, no, Chrissy retweeted it. And it's definitely something that like she looks mortified. I watched the stream in the beginning, and when he started calling Jeremy a girl for like playing Fortnite, Chrissy's face literally went, she has this look of like, oh my God, why did you come on the stream to start talking shit?
I think Chrissy really feels bad about it.
Okay. So here's the thing. If you watch Jeremy's D-Day Cobra stream afterwards, he even says in there he knows that Gavin was acting a heel. The heel being the WWE reference. He's trying to play up the bad guy aspect of everything. But the thing is, of course, he went way too fucking far with that. I mean, he really insulted the shit out of everybody, and there's no way that there's going to be any positivity on his side. Now, granted, his name's going to get out there, but there is nobody out there now who watches FNT who has any respect for him at all.
Well, let's be honest. I didn't know who Jack Murphy was until these guys were like, "Hey, this guy gets fucked in the ass," and I was like, "What?"
Gavin McInnes gets to be the new Jack Murphy after this crowd.
Another political commentator. Yeah, Gavin does have a good following. I know I've seen a lot of his videos. He used to be on CRTV back before they merged with the Blaze. He had his own show on there. He is a big name in the conservative movement, but he has always been a big time fucking dick. And I think there's been a lot of times where like he appeared on Crowder, Louder Crowder one single time, and I don't think they ever even mentioned his name again after that.
Yeah, he's probably also has a massive fear of irrelevance too. Just saying.
I agree with Cory. There's two, like he said, there's two things that came out of that show. One was pee, and the other no, it was a conversation. I think the conversation that they wanted to have with him is a legitimate one. I do think talking to these political pundits who sit there and say, oh, people who collect action figures are pathetic, or we gotta try to change those people's minds, because ultimately those are the people we're fighting the culture war with. But I don't think Gavin was the one to choose to do it with. Because he is such a firebrand. He likes to do stuff that's very gets your attention, and yeah, it probably wasn't the best thing. But him asking to be on there, especially if you're gonna bring yourself on someone's stream, at least have the decency to appreciate that what you're gonna do is gonna affect them, and he should have known that was gonna negatively affect them.
I don't think he cared.
Yeah.
I don't think he cared at that point. I think.
Yeah.
So we got Vetcock. Who is this?
Well, I didn't want you to feel left out. I wanted to make this. I wanted to make this a FNT quality stream. So
I thought for a moment there that was going to be Alf.
Yo, Alf always shows up as Alf.
Yeah. Now that Shellback apparently doesn't think of himself as the FNG anymore. Now he's Vetcock. Welcome Vetcock, no longer FNG.
So just to interject, Nick, what are your thoughts on that? You've been sitting there quiet.
Well, I'm gonna
letting
be
everybody else know.
I'm gonna be the one to say I've been very honestly all over the place with my thoughts on it, but in the last few hours, I think I really have cemented my thoughts. At first, initially, I caught in on the second hour, and honestly, I thought the conversation was fine, but I didn't catch anything after that second hour. I actually thought it was just like normal, but then I went back later on because I heard about the incident. And I started with the first hour from the beginning. I'm like, it kind of infuriated me that first hour. It made me retract what I had thought about the second hour, because from the second hour, it seems like he was obviously they're all having engagements and there were some agreements and disagreements, but it seemed like it was fairly cordial. And I actually thought he was funny at a lot of parts, but that first hour, watching him really like rubbed me the wrong way. But I'm like, okay, this really changes my perspective on how I saw it that first hour, because it's definitely a strong disagreement thing going on there. It's that first hour. And I will say that what I did like out of that first hour, though, you definitely got to see, especially a lot of people like Jeremy got a lot of flack for how he handled the Zack Snyder situation. So I will say in Jeremy's defense, he handled this one, in my opinion, a lot better than he did the Zack Snyder one. I think he handled this well because you could tell he was playing offense. He was ready to actually like push back, and maybe that Zack Snyder situation, regardless of how you feel about how he handled that, I think he was ready for something like this time around. And also, this is something I told Gary too. He's always said to be a man who is in support of the fans, and I feel like between him and the panel, they really meant it. They didn't just say it, but you actually saw their actions being translated on the show, that they were really still like kind of playing offense on Gavin's illogical inconsistencies. And it was weird because, of course, I just like, okay, well, I'll just keep going second, third hour. And I'm just like, okay, so I guess it was just a really rough first hour. And the second, third hour seemed fine. But then it derails like that last hour all like way worse than it did in the beginning. I was just like, whoa, this guy, like, and you know, I've heard about this guy for years. I know who he is. So it makes sense coming from him that he did this. So it still like really rubs me that he, wanted to have this type of like thing to shred on them, because I don't mind them getting a different guest, because I do know people within our sphere who have said that they know they need to have people who are going to challenge their ideas. And it feels like now that that's happened, now people are kind of like, oh no, don't do that. It's just like, well, if anything, I actually think he was the perfect guy you get on, because he is very stone cold set in his way. I feel like if you're going to try to get anyone like that, you should get him on, because people need to see how bad this thing has gone down the well, especially on the, I guess we could say, right wing side of this, or just let's just say anyone who's not a leftist. You see how badly neglected culture in general has been. And I think he is the textbook example of how bad that can get when it's neglected, which is really weird, because he used to come from Vice, which is very up to date on pop culture. So you would think he would be more ahead, and he wasn't all negative with his takes. It's just my issue with it is the same thing with Matt Walsh. I don't care if he's not into it. That's his choice. I get it. But when you make it this whole thing where it's only for kids, that's what hurts any possible traction he could get from new fans, new friends. He's not going to get that because he's pushing them away. And this is something I've brought to a lot of streams. And Cory knows I'm going to say something that Cory's heard a million times, but I feel like it's very relevant. But a lot of people can get mad all they want about how stupid AOC is. But it doesn't matter how stupid she is, because she does things that a lot of normies relate to. So a lot of normies don't see her policies. They don't know. Most of them don't know her policies. If you ask them, they couldn't. She's got what they consider the right point of view. But when she's going on something like Twitch and being a gamer, a lot of people are going to connect that to that. Yep. They're like, oh, hey, look, she's a gamer and on Twitch. And they're going to vote for her just because they have that attachment of, oh, she's a gamer. I'm a gamer. I'm going to go with the person who's more like me. They're not going to look into the policies of what she's going to do that's really bad. They're just going to say, I connect with this person.
Yeah, it's because
and Gavin's a perfect example of what happens when you neglect this stuff.
Well, he's also a perfect example of what happens when you let your ego get the best of you and think you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Oh, that's true too.
People like this need to be slapped back into place.
Yeah, Bill Maher's the same way, though, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, I want to acknowledge. Real quick, hold on. I want to acknowledge that I did not even know that Stream Elements had memberships. Welcome for our first subscription, Cowboys fan.
Well, no.
Or
what it is
that means he subscribed to the channel. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to being the very first person to be presented as being a new subscriber Cowboys fan. As a Packer fan, I'm sorry for you to have to be a Cowboys fan, but of course there's a good chance that my team might be hurting as bad as yours has had recently once we lose Rodgers.
You like Packers?
I'm a hardcore Packer fan, yes.
You like packing, huh?
Shut up, Dermy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Mister, I only like football because I live in Kansas, so when the Kansas City Chiefs win, then I have someone to root for. Okay, fucker.
No, I root for the Kansas City no matter what.
Oh, that's gay as
Let's
fuck.
go ahead.
Shut the fuck up. So we're gonna watch this clip because this is the censored version that Chrissy Mayer showed, and this is the breakdown for anybody who has not seen it.
Uh-oh, I waited too long to piss. It's already started. Oh my God,
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I laugh because of the reaction.
Well, you might as well let it keep playing.
Oh no, I wanna take in the reactions because Chrissy immediately she is mortified. Jeremy is like, dude, what the fuck?
Right.
X-Ray Girl had a good one too. Watch X-Ray Girl.
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
X-Ray Girl Ryan's the best.
She's like not impressed.
Odin took a whole one-day shower in holy water.
Ew, dude!
And there it is.
Wait, that was a fake one, right? Yeah, it was fake.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
fake.
okay, that was fake.
That was a Minecraft one. It was a
just
Minecraft.
pathetic.
It's just a Gavin gimmick.
Yeah, that's funny.
And you can tell 100% that he is not sure of that statement either.
Yeah, I know.
As a behavioral scientist, I love moments like this because then I get to study how they react to unscripted craziness. And it's fantastic. And every single one of them was mortally just like offended at their very nature and shocked. And it was that in itself is hilarious. What the guy did is kind of still gigantic dick move, but with small dick energy, obviously. I mean,
so Chrissy is going to be the big link between Gavin and in this stream. So I'm not saying that Chrissy hooked them up. I don't know, but I've seen Gavin on Chrissy's streams before, multiple times, well before this, and you can see that she is not amused. She is actually mortified, like, oh, that was super funny.
Had that made just for that.
She is not amused, and she's a fucking comedian. That's not something that was planned. It wasn't talked about, and quite frankly, I actually think that was his actual dick. I really do.
Yeah.
That's a small little fucking thing.
There's no way they make them that fucking small. You would not buy a fucking fake dick that small. Makes no damn sense.
Well, it's specifically designed for like urine test, I think. It's supposed to, you don't want the person to see the fake dick, but you have to have something to hold on to. So
I can't pull it up on stream, but he has his hand in one position the whole time, and I can see his other hand like slowly, pumping.
So I was saying this also on Sporking News just before this stream, that there's the moment when you see him start reaching in his pants and he pulls his junk out and you see his arms start going up and down. He's trying to fluff himself up. I'm telling you, dude, watch that lead up to that instant and you see his arm going like this. He's trying to get his chub up so he don't look like a tiny little micro cock.
Well, speaking of getting your chub up, we have neglected the chat, and that's the fault of my Adam and myself. So we're gonna breeze through the chat real quick. I can be real quick, probably quicker than
real quick, huh?
I can be quicker than Gavin can, because fuck that guy. Ruben says, "Hail to the best of the best, the men I have the greatest respect for, the brotherhood for you, gentlemen, men of purpose, manly men, warriors for freedom, great drinkers. Pour a drink for the fallen vets. Always pour one out." Sheila, aliens.
Thank you, Ruben.
We know, like, Sheila's here. Oh snap! I thought I already missed the first hour of the show. No, you didn't. And Talks a Lot Entertainment. Hail to this guy. Nobody cares. Fuck that guy.
Get him out of the chat.
Word.
Block that fucker.
Word. Fuck that guy.
I will try. 32 flavors of Nickeweiser, who's also on the stream. We are working on coming. Well, we're always working on coming. Trust me.
He's gonna come.
I'm gonna come.
We're close. We promise.
He's gonna come.
Clinton Hausch, evening all. Hail to Clinton.
Welcome, Clinton.
Teddy, oh shit, you got green screen, Cory and Hippie Nikki, love it. Nice, very nice. And moving down, we got a lot of the same people. I'm just trying to hit all the points here. Wait, what? Where can I get the clip that you guys? Yeah, that's actually it was.
Yeah, I told him.
Okay. I saw that. I was like, wait, what?
I'm analyzing this shit like the Cruder film.
That's a penis. A Junior Coltrane. With all respect, the whole nerd or geek culture was a trend, and like all trends, it expires. Nothing lasts forever. Let's just get real, guys. The world has kind of changed a lot lately. Yeah, no, absolutely. But at the same time, though, that pop culture and politics are definitely downstream of each other. You cannot ignore both. It doesn't.
I
work
don't
that
agree
way.
with that statement. I'm just gonna have to cut in. I'm sorry, but
Well,
I don't agree.
let me
call it a fad is not true, because a fad is usually about a few years, and Star Wars came out in 1977 and was relevant for literal decades. Marvel and DC stood the test of time. Doctor Who stood the test of time. Now, it doesn't matter which IP you like or don't like. It's that these things have basically become part of American history, American culture, and to some extent worldwide culture as well. Like, there'll be those times that the franchises have their lows. Sure, obviously we're seeing a lot of them have their lows now, But to say that culture is going to go away completely, that's just not true, because a lot of those cultures give us our stories, or at least we're supposed to give us our stories, our myths to, kind of reflect the world that we are around. And sometimes also just to give us straight entertainment and escapism. So, and some give us a little bit of both. And that's happened since even the 50s and the 40s and the 30s, even in America. That's not something that's just like a thing that's come and gone. Like, obviously there are franchises that come and gone, but the like geekeriness and nerddom, like heroism, that's gone back all the way to Doc Savage, all the way back to the Shadow, like Superman. Obviously, that's just not true.
The hero's journey is an actual writing tool.
Okay.
It's a literary device.
I want to comment on this real quick. I don't think that they're saying that that geek culture is a fad. I think they're saying that what is going on right now is not a fad, it's a stage. I think that's more what they meant.
I hope so, because
things progress, like politics progresses, pop culture progresses, and it's not like geekdom. It's pop culture. But I want to highlight this. We got Midnight's Edge After Dark. Dick's out. And
yeah, brother.
Okay, he asked for it.
That's not that kind, dude. Why are you always so willing to pull your wiener out? The hell? There you go.
That's great.
It says Double D represent
Dick's Division.
I responded to you and everything, and I didn't realize I was kicked.
The lovely Sherry says, "Hey,
well,
hello to the lovely Sherry." Extra girl thought it was a pencil. That's great.
To be fair,
hold on, we got something for that. That was a delayed. That was a delayed thing. I felt like, was it delayed for anybody else or just me?
Yeah. Try it again.
Just you.
Midnight Edge After Dark. I'm glad they slimmed down the panel like I was told. Well, they slimmed it down a lot.
Az didn't do the show because he didn't want to be on a show with Gavin McGinnis.
Comics, he didn't. Yeah,
and his comics had stuff going on outside of life. Nothing bad, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
he had things going on to why he couldn't do the show. So
Az was probably
that's the reason. There's a reason. One was an accident. The other was intentional. But regardless, I think Gavin has that type of presence where everyone kind of stops and listens. Like, if you notice, there are certain guests they do it for. Like, outside of him, there's Alex Jones, Razor Fist as well, even Eric July at times. Those are the type of guys where when they're the guests, they kind of are the show as well, because they have such powerful presence.
But Alex Jones is actually funny. The lovely Sherry, a beautiful woman, says it was real, and I have to believe her, because she's probably seen more. Well,
what is that referring to?
Finish the statement. Finish it.
Did you just say
well, she's probably had more upfront interactions with penis, but I think us military guys have seen more penis, because I know that I probably because we had to shower with guys.
I'm talking about Sherry right now. She's a lovely Sherry. Are you assuming
You understand that on a basic level, looking at it is your choice, right?
I don't know, Dermy. How many penises have you fucking rubbed down?
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Why do you have to think about
that? Yeah. Shut up.
No, I'm over here defending Sherry. You're immediately assuming that she's been all up in dicks and stuff. I'm like, how do you know that?
So hot. Want to touch?
I think you can buy one that's small. Tom says you guys are analyzing a penis when you realize it will be funny. Well, the size was funny.
I am doing this like the Zapruder film. I am back and forth constantly.
Well, we're
I'll tell you, I've laid down my evidence, my 4 points on that tiny little point. I swear that is a real little dick.
I hate that I can't pull this up on stream because I swear that he's pumping something.
Wow. Sheila says Adam is a cock supremacist.
Fucking right.
I think that's the first time Tom's got standing ovation when he said he was going to come. So, good job,
how about this? Okay, would you actually piss all over your desk and your floor, or would you get some colored water that looks like piss and spray it over your desk and your floor?
Oh,
well,
piss, real piss is actually sterile.
Since I'm not a mentally incompetent and completely insecure individual, I wouldn't piss all over my desk, period, fake or otherwise.
I don't think he pissed on his desk. I think he pissed on the floor. But I do appreciate this comment. Is it just me or is Ryan just Southern Jamie Kennedy? I'll take it. I will take that shit and I'll run to the bank with it.
I see it.
And he's more just angry John Goodman, but you know.
John Goodman was angry at times. Okay. God, the chats they keep coming. Okay, so let me mark this off, and we will get back to the conversation. So we made some pretty good dents. So Adam, take us back in.
So okay, I would like to hear. Okay, first, does anyone else have an okay, actually, yeah, Vetcock, Mr. Shellback, I know you're the one who was the massive opposition to believing that was a real dick.
Now, I think it's a fake. I think it's a fake.
But have you seen the video?
I saw a clip. Yeah, I saw like the clip. Like unedited. You can actually see it. Huh?
You were making a claim earlier that you don't think that it was real, but you didn't even see it. You were just assuming that that he would not actually do that. Now, why don't you
I did see it.
Those 4 points, those 4 points that I made. If you take out the idea that he just wouldn't do that, and you just take all the evidence that I laid out, those 4 points, do you think that's possibly a real dick? And yes, this is level analyzation.
I am zooming in on this shit.
It can't be. It really can't be.
I said taking out that idea that it just cannot be. You look at the actual evidence. Could it be a real dick? Come on, be rational.
I don't think the man is like that dumb to actually.
You're getting
I'm sorry.
You're trying to assume his intent.
I'm
You're not looking at the evidence
here. He is that dumb.
Okay, anything is possible, okay, but I doubt it. I really doubt it was real.
But you're not looking at the evidence. You're just assuming that he wouldn't do it.
Okay. No,
I saw the evidence.
That looked like Small Chub, dude. And as for Junior Culture and Owls, so snowflakes can't handle comedy. Wow. Whipping out a dick, whether it's fake or not, on somebody else's channel is a bitch made move. So if that's what you're talking about, dude, no, that's not comedy.
Okay, let me say something to that one. Okay, yeah, it was comedy. Okay, it was tacky slapstick comedy. Okay, but it was out of place in that stream. It was that was not the place for it. It would. Another stream, another channel, okay, fine, knock yourself out. But that was not the time nor the place for it.
It's not even allowed on Rumble. Like something that with a simulated penis is not allowed on Rumble. So to this, like, you know what? Are you one of the guys that was in my replies on the video I made being butthurt about it? It's like going, okay, well, if you have 708,000 subscribers to where you actually feed your family with that, and some ass bag whips out a fake penis, whether it's real or not, and pretends to pee on stream, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Okay,
so no,
Sheila,
you can actually go fuck yourself, dude. Seriously.
Sheila has a great comment here that I was about to lead on with. That's why I was about to say, because like I'm not obviously whether we're talking about it's legal or illegal on YouTube or Rumble is obviously a whole other conversation. But I could see that happening on Christie's show, especially when Cecil was on there a few days ago doing the deeds that he was doing. That would make more sense in terms of context of what would be a better fit for that show. Because like I said, if you guys haven't seen the stuff with Cecil, You should. Once you watch, okay, I see where Nick's talking about. Yeah, this actually makes more sense. If you were gonna do that, that show would actually fit right in like a glove.
Well, that's also because it's behind a paywall. It's more appropriate there. You can be a little more free with what you're gonna do, and also she has porn stars on, for crying out loud.
Yes, that shows almost typecast for that type of stuff. So I don't think there's anything offensive about what he did. I just feel like what he did, because it's not only someone else's channel, because that's the stuff a guy's channel can get wrecked for, and that's not a joke. That's especially the guy's got 2 sons, a wife, and he survives. That is his only way of living. So that's a big deal to have that happen. So it's not about just being fed. It's just, things can be. Sorry, my words here are fucking up. Lives financially can get crushed by this type of shit. Now, all I said of it was, I just hope Gary's channel is fine. That's all I hope. Like Gary, Gavin did a stunt that's out of place. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, but it's just I was thinking about Gary's channel. That's what matters, because especially Gary's part of the crowd, or considered part of the crowd, where it that stuff is a little bit living it down. But if that was done on like the Young Turks, it would have just been called an accident, and that shit would have been monetized. No big deal.
I would just like to say for the record, that our little corner has made it because we already have the haters who are stopping by to like. So congratulations to you, because you did this again. You guys are the biggest losers on this platform because you watch us and we don't care about you.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Yeah. God, these people are.
I do have a weak chin, though.
I was just gonna say, can you imagine being that butthurt that you watch people that you don't like?
Yes, it depends on the situation. Am I trying to make fun
thanks
of
for
them,
showing up. We love you.
Yeah,
no, fuck off. No way.
Please continue to help the algorithm for me.
That's what I said to some of the haters today. They're like, going, I'm like, thank you for watching the video because you helped.
Yeah, clicking on the video, commenting on the video, even if you downvote the video, it helps the video. You guys don't realize that. That's how funny you are. That's why I like playing with you guys in my comments.
I like
these poking your buttons because you keep replying.
I love that.
Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down. It doesn't matter. It all hits the algorithm.
All relative, baby.
Shellback just likes the thumb.
So I am analyzing this video left.
No, I like the finger. Yeah.
Sumo, we haven't hit the mark yet. We're gonna get there. We need the watch hours. We'll get there. Trust me.
I think it's 100% fake. Fake cock.
Oh wow, Junior Coltrane. I can appreciate your humor. You guys, you know what?
Really
you guys should actually DM each other, and maybe you can actually take each other on a date and jerk each other also in the parking lot because nobody else is going to touch your fucking penis.
Talks a lot.
I might just fucking do that, you cocksucker.
Ryan, you're so angry. You just went after our guest.
Wait, huh? What?
Talks About Entertainment is me, and I recognize the fact that Junior Coltrane is literally really obscene humor, because that's the kind of obscene humor that I do all the time.
I get my own. Look, it's okay. It's fine. I can.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
My bad. Sorry, I got caught up with the idiot.
That's hilarious.
Look, I love ripping on ourselves. We can rip on ourselves all day long. Mr. Furry's not even in here, unfortunately. Our resident Horny Alf.
Oh man, that's
Junior
the best
Coltrane,
thing ever.
We love cocks. That's why we never stop talking about them. Moving on.
Oh man, that's great. I love it.
Anyways, Dermy, why don't you go ahead and tell us why it is that you think that it was a fake dick?
Okay, so I'm analyzing this shit frame by frame like the Zapruder film. I am zooming and enhancing.
Wait, you're what?
I'm analyzing this.
Okay.
I am.
It sounded like you said analyzing. I just wanted you to make sure that your pronunciation was correct.
Back into
Anyways, Yes, back into the left. As he has his one hand, three fingering his cock. Okay, it's tiny, whatever. But his other hand is down like this, in a position where it's cupped enough to hold something and squeeze it off to the side. It does not begin to urinate or whatever the fuck you want to call it until it is properly up and on the screen and for everybody to see. So it's not acting normal. It is not acting like a normal dick as it pees. And the stream is not a slow, steady stream of how a normal person would stream. It stops and then starts back up.
This is a lot of deep dive discussion about a dude's dick.
I mean, I have to agree with these guys never stop talking about dicks. Yeah, I mean, I give them that. Look, I already put my fucking foot in my mouth, so fucking bring it on. I'll take.
Do you know me? No, seriously, do you know me? Ballbusters #1. I talked about gay human centipedes and if they could become a circle.
And we really wish we could forget that was ever a thing, but here we are.
But he reminds us every fucking day.
Yeah, like a bad penny, it keeps turning up.
Corey, you gotta go.
Corey, you have a wonderful night, by the way. Thank you for coming on.
Shit.
No.
Yeah, we went
Thanks for being here, man.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No. I just rewatched it. That's his actual dick. You see pubes. You see his fucking underwear.
I see his underwear. I don't think that's his.
That's his fucking dick, dude.
What?
That's his goddamn dick.
Ryan, hold on.
Okay, Corey.
Yeah.
All right. Pause, Mr. Corey.
Hey.
Thank you for coming by, buddy.
Not a problem. Thank you guys for having me on. This was an interesting show. I'll definitely be back on if you guys ever want me back on. This is an interesting show to be on. Anyway, I am Corey of Talks a Lot Entertainment. Make sure you hit me up on YouTube here. Tonight I'll be back on Talks a Lot Gaming over on Twitch, doing a little bit of Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, and continuing the adventures of One-Eyed Wong. That's right. If you want to find me on Twitter, it's The Good Voice Guy. I have a Gilded. It's Talks a Lot Town Square. Just started a subreddit. It's not going anywhere yet, so don't worry about that. And then there's Corey Music, where I like to do rap. It's my own personal version of cultural appropriation. I like to just, follow in Eminem's footsteps and be like, fuck it, I'm taking this black music and making it mine. And it's great. So just go check that out. And then, of course, Mondays, I like to do my own live streams, but I'm also on Yelling at Parked Cars with the other esteemed guest on tonight's show, Nickeweiser, and the other Dick's Division boys, Comics Division, Culture Casino, all those guys. So make sure you check that out. It should be a great week this week. With it being spring break, I get some extra time off. So you might see me around YouTube a little more. So awesome. Stay sexy. Don't get murdered. And as always, have a wonderful time.
Yes. Thank you, Corey.
Always good to see you, man.
Night, man.
Even though I'm a retard, appreciate you.
Yeah.
We got it.
I love that moment where everyone else realized who he was yelling at, and I'm just sitting here like, no one telling.
Like, look, you know what?
I was just sitting here like, is he trying to be ironic and joking here? No, he has no fucking clue who he's talking about.
No, because it was abbreviated, and I'm a fucking retard. I'm literally a high functioning retard. I've said this more than once.
High functioning.
This is everyone who knew who it was that you were yelling at.
Fuckface. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face! Now, I don't know what kind of pan-Pacific bullshit power play you're trying to pull here, but Asia Jack is my territory. So whatever you're thinking, you better think again. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to head down there, and I will rain down on a godly fucking firestorm upon you. You're gonna have to call the fucking United Nations and get a fucking binding resolution to keep me from fucking destroying you. I am talking scorched earth, motherfucker! I will massacre you! I will fuck you up!
No.
That's worth playing
I'm not
all the way
gonna let
through
you
at least
live
once
this one
a stream.
down. I noticed it before you.
It was abbreviated, and I swerved all into that shit because the other guy who's still talking crap, he's like, I pretty much derailed this podcast. It's like, I didn't realize that he was unironically talking to the guy. We just
Ryan, what's rule number 1 of the internet?
Well, I would say don't be a fucking retard.
There are no girls.
Okay, maybe not rule 1, but one of the most important ones. Don't feed them.
Well, you gotta laugh at them. I love to laugh at them. They're so much fun.
But then there's also people like me who likes to poke and prod them.
I used to get like too invested in it and like fight with them, but now I'm just like, so like one guy was like going, he's like, why are you gay? And I'm like going, no, and I was like, because my mommy didn't love me enough, and I'm like, thanks for watching the video. It's just like, who cares?
Okay,
but no, anyway,
back to the dick. I don't think those
back
are
to
pubes.
No, those are pubes, dude.
I don't think it is because
I will clip this shit and send it to you. That is it.
I am looking at it. I am looking at it.
That's real penis.
That is. I don't believe so. And
yes, it is.
I can't tell if it's pubes. It could be shadows. It's all grainy.
No.
This isn't 1080p here.
Look, I just want to point out something real quick between this. Okay, I know y'all really hyped up about this.
Really weird.
I remember how much shit I was getting about how the distortion of the physics of Blair White's bikini. Yeah, and everyone's like, "Oh, you all about the trans penis?" And I was like, "No, I'm just saying." I was like, her bikini bottom is not the fucking TARDIS and everything. It's you can't fit that shit in there. And then y'all saying like, "Well, y'all really want this to be a real dick."
No, it's a real dick. I'm literally looking at the screenshot.
Look. I think the point is that it's not. It doesn't matter if it was real or not. It's about if YouTube thought it was real or not, and if it's going to hurt Gary's channel. That's the big thing.
But it's not just.
Nobody in there seen no penis.
I made this point with Shellback. It's not just if YouTube thinks it is or isn't. It's a matter of principle on whether this dude is actually obnoxious enough to actually whip his real dick out on someone's YouTube channel.
Well, no,
it's a matter of principle, is the way I see it.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, it's just, I mean, the thing is that you should never do anything like that. I mean, if you want to be an edgelord or whatever, do it on your own fucking channel. But don't come up on somebody else's thing or whatever and potentially like jeopardize their bread and butter. That's just kind of fucked up.
100%.
I said this on the meme stream. I'm not going to go on the meme stream and act like I do on Skinemax. And I'm not going to act like that's actually a bad comparison. I'll act like I am on Skinemax, like I am on Ballbusters. I'm not going to do that on the meme stream or somebody else's channel. That there's levels to how you interact with people. This was not that. This was somebody who came on there, and when you find out that he wanted to be on there, he requested to be on there. He got the pushback. I think he wanted to fight everybody. He was getting the pushback. He was losing. So he decided, fuck it, I'm going to nuke this channel.
And he whipped out his penis, because that's a penis.
I don't think it is.
Dude, there's white underwear and everything.
Are you going to argue with me about penis right now?
All right, that's a good point.
Thank you. I can't believe I had to use that card.
Okay, a simple wrong would have done just fine, but
I mean, meanwhile, y'all sitting here now and pressing the button on your keyboard, going enhance, trying to find out if it's dick or not.
You don't need to enhance. I got a 17-inch monitor, and I can see the penis.
I like how you're talking about inches with what you can see with the tongs.
Okay, so let me get this right. The stream at best was a 1080p. Okay, and each one of those blocks or whatever that's on is in these panels and everything is like
it's only up to
like a fraction of that. It ain't no way in hell. If you blow that shit up, it's going to look like something out of a Mega Man video game.
Wow, I look.
That's fucking hilarious.
Wow, I look fucking frumpy, man. I need
you got
a
little bit of get going on there.
The Thundercats have gone downhill.
Look, you know what? Look, Devil, you fucked up. I don't drink fucking Bud Ice. I can't do it. You should have put a fucking Bud Light.
Yeah, you also say you don't wear cat outfits out in public.
I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say that. I never said I didn't fucking wear a thong underneath that thing either, because you don't want any fucking lines.
Whoa.
Is that like the WB network version of Thundercats or something? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just Ryan run around damn Martin Luther King Boulevard screaming "Thundercats ho!"
That is the Thundercats ho.
No, you got it wrong. I got a marketing pitch. It's Thundercats. I'm a ho. Assemble.
Yeah.
Okay then. Do we have anything
All right,
other to discuss than just Dick?
I want to give our guest Nick the last word on this. How would you just go ahead and wrap this up in a tight little bow with Gavin's little contribution to FNT last night, Nick?
A learning experience that I do think now in retrospect was necessary. We need to have guys like this on, whether they are on. I don't know Gavin Newsom. I'm sorry, I always call him Newsom.
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin McGinnis is
Another
personal
douchebag
politics,
Gavin.
but I'm gonna guess he's somewhere at the very minimum right wing. But we gotta have that type of discussion more often. And it's ironic that everything that happened with Gavin McGinnis, we all thought something like that would actually happen with Alex Jones because the guys were prepped for something like that. Alex Jones because he's so predictable. But it ended up being the reverse. Alex Jones was the show that went off without a hitch, not once, but twice. And it was Gavin McGinnis where everything went to hell. So you could swirls the other way around. Yeah, I mean, I think this type of show was necessary. I understand everyone who's polarized against McGinnis. There's a lot of great valid reasons for it, but it's necessary. We do need to have those discussions, and that show showed that. Also, once again, they are willing to fight tooth and nail to argue or discuss whatever you want to interpret it as with guys like Gavin. They need to understand how important their actions are, kind of adding to the degeneracy of America and just Western society because, we like to make fun of leftists and for good reason. And it's, 99% true. But the problem is, a lot of the right-wing ones, they contribute to the problems too by either A, not doing anything to defend it or basically helping them in some ways. They aid some of it. Mm-hmm. So we need to actually have someone who's going to have a strong, put my foot down and hold the line. And I feel like the guys did the best that they could under those circumstances.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you. Yeah.
He was not expecting it.
Yeah. Again, I mean, pushback. I mean, again, I know he knows he was playing the heel. He was doing things very intentionally, and on top of that, he was drinking a bunch of beer. So who knows if that was actually a big contribution to his eventual urination procedure. But nonetheless, going on from one dick to another, let's talk about this guy.
Oh God.
I know this is going to be a real fun, enlightening conversation after all that dark discussion about the teeny tiny little dick. Now we're talking about a massive fucking dick. Colin Kaepernick's white adopted parents are now racist. I'm gonna admit I found this article very intriguing, although I didn't read the full article. I know apparently this was I guess this was in his book. Is anyone more knowledgeable about this than me at this point? Has anyone read this all the way through?
No, but I guarantee he's an asshat who's lying out his ass.
Yeah. Well, I made this point. Go ahead, man.
I was gonna say I was done with this guy with the whole freaking kneeling thing. So he can fuck right off as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's obviously the main thing that so many of us will get to. I mean, I made this point. I was talking, I think I was on Meth Gator's channel the other day talking about this because Meth he watched mine and Pope's review of one of Tom McDonald's song where we really get into the Tom McDonald thing because in the song America they're talking about kneeling for the flag is it really just it's inappropriate because there is a standard of which everyone understands on proper etiquette. and respect of not just the flag, but also what the flag represents. So here's the thing: is that it's his opinion. It's his opinion of what it means to kneel during the national anthem. Well, how come the opinion of somebody who was adopted and raised by very privileged in a very white neighborhood, privileged by a lot of money, his parents were wealthy, but then also wants to claim to be a victim, and it's his opinion that taking a knee does not actually reflect that of the people who died for our country, while it's those of us military veterans who know people, especially those of us who know people who died for that flag. It's our opinion that is incredibly disrespectful, not just to a country, not just to a flag, but everyone who fought for that flag, bled for that flag, and ultimately the ones who died for that flag. How come his opinion supersedes ours? But then on top of that, he wants to claim racism all over the damn place, claim that the NFL Combine is equivalent to a slave auction back in the day. And I'm going to get off my soapbox right off. Go ahead, man.
I think this freaking Puerto Rican is claiming to be black. He's just I don't get him. He just keeps doubling down on bullshit over and over again.
Are we sure
he's found his grift? That's what it is.
It's so sad. It really is.
What are you gonna say, Pope?
I was gonna say, are we sure his real dad didn't leave because he sucks at football?
Yeah. Yeah, no, like, and I saw something where it's like he played baseball too, right? And from what I gathered, he was actually better at baseball, but he wanted to go the football route because there was more black peoples.
Not all them black people.
Well, being good at
Eric July was talking to a guy yesterday on his show that was like trying to push back and call him anti-black. And Eric brought this up, and when you notice it, it's actually really funny. And he was talking about all this racism and brought everything up. It's always the light-skinned guys that are like half black that are talking about this. And guys like Eric, who is like one shade away from midnight, that just don't care about this shit no more.
Well, being good at baseball supports my theory. He's Puerto Rican.
Well, fair. That's also fair.
Thank you, Junior Coltrane. I absolutely agree with you, man. That this has been nothing but a grift for him. I'm gonna pull that back up. He's been doing this over and over again. Like when he tried to get back into the NFL again, and they had essentially a pro day type setup for him, but he wanted to do it somewhere else. But the NFL didn't want to appease to him. They already had everything set up in one place. So then he tried to claim racism once again because he tried to a new location. It really is a grift. You're absolutely right, dude. He's been grifting off of this forever. That's how he got the Nike deal. It's how he's been making millions of dollars off of this shit now.
But his new comic book isn't even written by him. It's written by some chick.
Oh, hold on real quick. I need to find something very, very, very
hot. Want to touch the hiney?
This is for Dermy. Heron. He makes more now than he did in the NFL. Welcome to Heron. We love her. She is awesome. Dermy, say hi.
Hi, Heron. How are you doing, darling?
You know, I hate when people sit there and say that he was kicked out of the NFL. Not given any opportunities. It was taken away from him because of his opinions. They offered him. Other teams offered to take him. They just said you'll be second string, and he thought he was too good for that.
He got dropped because he fucking.
He was on the bench before that.
Yeah.
Yes, he was on the bench long before he ever started taking a knee.
Yeah. Did Colin Kaepernick set the benchmark for failing upwards?
Doing that.
Yeah.
One good season, his first year in the league, and then he sucked ass for the 49ers. And when he saw that sword coming down toward his neck a little bit, he's like, okay, let's lean into the woke shit and see if I can get the racism card to keep my ass employed for another year.
Yeah. Nick, say it again.
Did Colin Kaepernick? Oh shit! I actually forgot what I remember it the first time. I forgot what I said 30 seconds.
You said
ago.
I think you said something about falling upward.
Failing upwards. Did he set the benchmark for that? Because if you think about it, what he did when he did his kneeling incident, the failing upwards thing was not like a big thing that was always happening or even happening yet. He may have gone that like going. He may have been the one to have set that going. Now I think about that in retrospect. Now, as dumb as it is that he did that, he's not the main problem for how it was handled. I blame the news because let's be real here. He's not the very first player, not just in the NFL and sports, to just do that. But the problem is the news took that and they rolled with it because they knew people would be, well, not pleased with that. And they want to do that to stir division. So here's the thing. If that happened the same way, but except without the attention and press about it, everyone would just like, oh, it's just some guy who's just being ungrateful. But they gave it attention, and they gave it attention directly because they need the right wing to constantly be their boogeyman. And that was a good opportunity for Colin Kaepernick to do what he did and to use anyone who is not to the left of Bernie Sanders as an opportunity to smear them. Because victimhood is a thing. And Colin
I would say
Kaepernick was
ingratitude is a hallmark and a personality trait with this dickbag, because apparently now he's talking shit about the parents who adopted him out of the kindness of their hearts.
I know.
That's some shit. That person, like that on its own would get this man a fucking beating from me.
Yeah.
I will fuck you up!
The news is the one who really made it all the more worse than it was. Certainly. Like I said, it's not great that it happened, but once again, he's not the first. It has been done before, and it was just kind of like, oh, he's just some idiot. Just ignore him. But they wanted that attention, just like everything else. They need to keep that divide going because money is being made off the divide, off the clickbait headlines. And there's no incentive for them to change that. Why are they going to change that when they're profiting from all that? All these major institutional outlets, whether it's the news or whether it's just some TMZ, whether it's movies, comics, anything. They love this divide, and they are seeing that it's working to their favor. So even if they can't make the money off the IP, they're going to try and make some money elsewhere. And that's
race baiting is so hot right now.
That's the news's big thing is they love to either make people heroes or take them apart. You know, they either want to destroy you or they want to build you up. They wanted to make him a hero, so they played that card. But then, you know, people like Kyle Rittenhouse, they'll destroy. You know, they love the idea that they have the ability to build people up or take you apart. And
it's about keeping a boogeyman there at all times, because if one situation gets solved or quotations solved, they need to replace it with something else really quickly. Look how long the transition took between the China virus right into Russia-Ukraine. Well, it was like about a week. It's because they need you to keep you in a constant state of fear and anxiety, because obviously without them, well, they have no fear, and without fear, they can't be in business. That's just it. Like, you'd think it'd be so easy for them to comprehend that, but people keep falling for it. And this has been going on now for like over 10 years. Like, obviously, more people are catching on, but I feel like not enough has. There is definitely more, but we need even more, because this is insane where we've gone to with all this. And, you know, a lot of people like use normalcy bias, like, oh, this wouldn't happen. Well, everything that we said that wouldn't happen is happening. And the right is equally as guilty as the left for doing that. And that sucks, because obviously the right side has better ideas, but some of those better ideas come from people who don't, A, understand culture, and B, sometimes they let their ideology consume them a bit too much like the left.
All right, so Vetcock needs to go.
Yeah.
Okay, get the hell out of here.
Okay, thank you.
Plug your shit, man. Plug your shit.
Go check out that Shellback TJC guy on the Twitters and the YouTubes, and have a good night, everybody.
You too, buddy. See ya.
Good night,
ladies and gentlemen, Vetcock.
All right. Do you want me? Do you want me to control the videos or you? You drunk
Step
bastard?
away from the stream deck.
Who's more intoxicated? Raise your hand. Adam, I
Not
need to
yet.
see your fucking hand.
I need to get a second glass.
You have admitted that.
I'm actually not drunk. I'm actually planning on driving. I'm planning on driving to St. Louis tomorrow morning to go catch a St. Louis Battlehawks XFL game tomorrow afternoon. So I want to be sober for that 2.5 hour drive.
I'm going to a hockey game next Saturday. So,
Ooh, who are you going to see?
This is gonna be my first hockey game, but it's in Wichita, whatever the Wichita team is called, versus somebody else.
The fucker.
Okay, so not NFL, not NHL.
Yeah, this is like my first time going to one. It's a business thing, so I might not be on next week.
Nice.
Are you coming out of the closet for the first time? I like the hockey, but I've never seen a game.
No, because other than football, I usually watch like not wrestling, UFC or boxing. Like I prefer those kinds of sports. I've never actually sat down and watched not NFL, but NHL.
Yeah, nice.
That's another one I was actually planning on going to at some point. The Bruins are playing at St. Louis too, but if I'm going to
dude, that would be a fucking great game. The Bruins are.
I don't know if I can afford
The Bruins
it.
are absolutely stomping everyone right now.
Yeah,
and I'm a lifelong Bruins fan. So,
Junior says XFL. Now that's small dick energy.
Well, I mean, what else do we have right now, dude?
Small,
I mean, the fucking big dick NFL ain't around. Shit.
Yeah, it's what's the best way to put that? It's training dick energy. I'll put it that way. I mean, look,
football is what it is. That's all.
They
did
it the right way this time because, of course, The Rock, who actually has experience, with actual football, like it's like the NFL is off, so play the XFL on the off season. Dermy, was that you about ready to Ralph?
No.
Sure it wasn't.
It definitely was not me.
He's like, me.
No, that was just a burp, you dumbass. I was not about to Ralph.
I heard the birthday boy loves read your title. What does it say?
I am busy right now. Give me a moment.
Read it.
Yeah, do better than me, okay? Read it. Don't be a fucking
Birthday
reader.
boy loves Heron Hale.
You got to do
Not
better,
wrong.
Ryan.
You need to do better. Oh, that's a great clip too. Do better. Oh my god, when they were saying do better.
Do better.
Sheila says, I vote real. The PP was real. It was real.
God damn it, Sheila.
Real dingling.
Nobody's gonna make any comments that she's seen many of them.
Come on, Dermy, sing.
At the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
I have to be honest. Heron can do better than you, dude. Sorry.
What?
I think she can do.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think she can do better.
Yeah, everybody can do better than me.
I'm just kidding. She says, Dermy Wermy, carry the show. That's
I
so.
think
I love it. I love it.
Between Devil, Soldier, and I, and Raster, we kind of carry the show.
I love New Love. I wish we had something for that.
And that's the meme that brought Heron here.
Come on, Adam. Find a
Which
love.
one?
You love New Love.
Which
And
one
it's
are
not
we looking for?
What I just.
You got control, motherfucker. You got an idea?
Wow, he's so angry. What happened?
I'm okay. A simple wrong would have done just fine, but
I'm sorry, boss. I don't mean to do it. Racist. So I gotta go in like 10 minutes. So I just
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna put that out there for the next 10 minutes. Let's
I'll say this: our guest, Mr. Nickeweiser, I have some ideas for some other stuff. What is on your mind for what's happened this past week that you would love to talk about? Because we can talk about a few different things, but I would love to hear your input.
John Wick 4. Simple as that. It's coming up
Nice.
in a few weeks. And yes, this is a very shameless plug for my channel, but I do a Tuesday night show that does directly compete with Tuesday night's main event called Toxic Tuesday. Pope has been on there a few times. Talks a lot of entertainment has, and basically we talk about movies that are not PC. Have a amazing toxic male, at least one in each movie. And for the last few weeks, we've been covering John Wick, and we did 1 and 2. And this week, we're coming Tuesday, we're covering the 3rd movie. So, and obviously, that's totally not a tie into the new 4th movie coming out. I think John Wick is going to be a movie that's really going to shine this year. I think John Wick, between John Wick, Super Mario potentially, and Mission Impossible, I think we've got our flicks that are going to be the ones to beat.
I think the new Dune is coming out later this year too, so that could be
It
big contender.
Oh,
and
really?
these days, it's not hard to be a big movie. You basically don't have to go up like a wet fart in church. But then again, you have a Top Gun or a as mid as it may be, Avatar 2 that just really nails it. So,
Nick, any comment? Did you put on a pajama shirt?
No. I wish.
It
No,
looks
this has been my
comfortable.
shirt. This is the same shirt I've worn since the stream started.
Yeah,
All right.
It looks really comfortable.
That's all. I'm in shorts, but
Yeah,
I mean,
I like that shirt. That's a good shirt.
and trust me,
it looks
I
like the same-
love
looks like-
pajamas. I love.
Looks like the same type of shirt as Gary's pineapple pizza
Oh,
friend
Jesus
shirt.
Christ.
So
You,
just-
you mean the
no,
crime
no.
shirt?
No.
Pineapple on
no.
pizza is a
Nick-
sin. Like,
Nick's shirt is
well,
much
we do
better.
have the cardinal of Chicago here to talk about the pizza.
Deep
heresy.
dish is not Chicago pizza, by the way. I'm going to lay that law down, Judge Dredd style. I am the law, and deep dish is not Chicago. It's good. I'll even go as to say I like it. I'm even a fan of it, but it's not Chicago.
Agreed.
Okay, so what makes a Chicago pizza then?
Honestly, just a good straight up traditional thin crust. They don't do the big fold like the the wedge slices. They're just more of the traditional square cut. They don't really overemphasize as any toppings or have a crazy style. It's just that, it's just there. It's just, it's just straight up traditional pizza, and slices are easy for the family to have. So
as much
that's
as
all it is.
I love talking about pizza. Ryan, get the fuck out of here if you have to go.
Well, hey, if you can't make fun of yourself, then what's the point?
No, you're
Honestly, that's
fucking-
all it is.
You're awesome,
You
man.
gotta make fun of yourself.
Nick, you're
So-
awesome. I'm trying not to be mean to you or anything because I
Well,
like you. Ryan,
I
get the
don't
fuck
think
out.
you are.
I was going to highlight comments from your favorite person, so maybe you should be nice.
Well, I like Heron. Doesn't mean
I do
I
too.
like you too.
You like Heron? Who's Heron?
Heron.
See, you're not even together. He's already cheating on you.
He's-
Such a crack man, Dermy.
You want me to say it's
She
spelled
likes
Heron, but it's pronounced Heron of Alexandria.
She likes stuffed crust. I like
No.
stuffed crust.
Stuffed
You
crust
like
is
stuffed
good.
crust, too.
I like
You like
stuffed crust.
crust is
It's
really good.
fantastic. Oh,
Are you
stuffed
sure?
crust is great.
Are you
I
sure,
mean,
Dermy? Because you stuttered on that one.
The
I do
question
like
is,
stuffed crust.
does she like pineapple on pizza?
If
Because
she likes pineapple
she's
on
from
pizza,
California. So
if she likes pineapple on pizza, this is the end. I'm sorry.
no.
And again,
good
we
old
go to our
traditional
expert.
thin
Is
crust
that
is
heresy
great.
or no?
it's not. I'll argue.
Devil,
pizza
shut
with
the
people.
fuck up.
I'll kiss my ass.
Raster wants to see the T-peen, has to go.
Wait, he does too.
Yeah, he has to go.
You
He's
both
gotta
have to
slide
go?
out.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, some of us have to get up early in the morning.
Yeah, because
true.
we're losing an
Baby nut.
hour.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Well,
No, I'm not even
she
responding
likes
to
my
you
own.
guys. I'm responding to the chat right now.
Oh, yes. On pineapple
Oh.
on pizza.
God bless you.
Not just Heron. Not just Heron. Sheila.
Yeah, pineapple is
Sheila.
good for you.
Really is.
Well,
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
on
I'm
that
just,
note,
I'm just saying, Heron, Sheila, DM me, it's cool.
the ladies have good taste.
True.
I'm
Devil, you're
just
the devil.
Maybe a
I'm-
little, maybe a little self promotion there, but
just saying, a little
or
bit of
self-interest, shall we
little
say?
bit of healthy diet, a little bit of pineapple in there. Things taste nicer for the ladies. Just saying.
Ryan, are you
That's what
fucking
they're
leaving or
talking
not?
about too.
I'm now.
Get out!
Get the fuck out of here, you stupid weirdo! I'll DM you later.
fired.
Too. I love you.
All right, I love you too, buddy. Okay, you know what? And next time, don't send me that fucking ass pic.
Shh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan has left.
I got news for you.
Now it's just you in charge. Yay! I can do this.
Oh, and Raster left too. Okay.
Well, I'm keeping the birthday boy loves Heron of Alexandria.
All right. Real quick, I'll say this about John Wick 2. When we first started the channel a couple months, or John Wick 4, yeah. When we first started the channel a few months ago, we were talking about different types of war movies and also, shoot 'em ups and all that. And I used this example for John Wick that I looked at John Wick. I don't know what state of mind I was in. I think I was just really drunk the first time when I rented it and I watched it at home. But it really kind of bored me because I don't think I was paying close enough attention. And I thought it was just a shooter. Like it was just nothing but shooting. So I use the comparison of when it comes to hot wings, I need hot wings to have flavor to it. Doesn't have to be 32 flavors, Nick, but I have to have flavor. It can't just be just spice. So I thought that's what it was with John Wick. But then everyone convinced me, go back and watch it. And I watched it. I loved it. And I couldn't wait to watch 2 and 3. And now I can't wait to watch 4. Because I got into the story, the plot, and all the backstory with it. And I
had the same story, dude. Like literally almost the exact same thing. The first time I watched it, I was hammered off my ass. And I was like, oh, fuck the dog. Fucking stupid. I didn't like it at all. Then,
You just broke my heart.
Same thing.
I couldn't watch that dog scene. I can watch all sorts of other stuff, but when it comes to that dog, I had to look away.
Okay, I'm going to actually come to your guys' defense in terms of your initial views of not liking it, and here is why. I did enjoy it a lot initially, but here's the thing. The way movies have been done, whether it's been good or bad in the last, 10, 15, maybe even 20 or 25 years, we don't have movies where it's a very basic story with a guy having a very simple plot, just a very point A to point B plot. It's really about the action and the character kicking ass, taking names, throwing a few cool one-liners. I mean, there was a time where that was like the stage of all movies. You had obviously Van Damme with Kickboxer and Bloodsport. You had Steven Seagal with Above the Law, Under Siege. You even had Dolph Lundgren with Showdown Little Tokyo. Obviously, Kurt Russell with everything he did because he got to do all the kick-ass shit. Stallone with Rambo. That's what a lot of those movies were. It was about the guy who went in there, kicked ass, took names, threw on some cool lines, looked cool doing it. And that's what John Wick does a lot of those traits, except with Keanu Reeves. And, you get hints of what he could do as an action star when he was obviously in Speed, which he was fantastic in. I think, if anything, John Wick is kind of in some ways bringing aspects of the action hero genre back. Not fully, but there's definitely slivers of it there. And I hope that, it continues to open that door to that, because I think that's what we need in the future is more action hero oriented movies. Very simple plot. Doesn't need to have some big message. It's just you go in there, you have fun. You can acknowledge that the story idea may be a little silly, but it's really about the action and investing in a charismatic lead character. And John Wick has been great to that. And it even opened the doors for that other movie with that guy from that one show. It was called Nobody. Nobody was damn good.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't watched Nobody, highly recommend. And now you got that one coming out that's supposed to be like the finished John Wick. So I'm hoping this is a sign that between whatever comes out Nintendo, should that be good, and now with these John Wick ripoffs, I hope the future is action heroes and video game characters. So we'll see.
I'm worried with the video game character thing.
As you should be.
Because it's so easy to destroy one. I mean, take a look at The Last of Us.
It's already been destroyed, dude. Video game, No, I'm glad you mentioned that because if you think about it, like, before comic book fans had their adaptations that were better, more done right, video game fans, in my opinion, have suffered far more. Even though I'm not as much of a gamer, it's not lost on me that gamers have suffered more because almost all the video game adaptations are by default terrible. Terrible. So I feel for gamers, but to be fair, it's a bit of a different thing when with a video game you're in control of the story versus in the movie you're watching the story play out. It's a very difficult format. Now, obviously, Sonic has won at the box office twice, and good for that franchise, especially since they listened to the fans on that one. So we'll see if hopefully with Mario they could do it because Mario is the type of story where you could do an animated cartoon or a comic book or a movie on. So it's not one of those characters where it only works in the format of you get to be in control of him playing him on a console. Mario works as a story that you can invest in. And on top of it, like, should it be good, I think Disney's gonna have some serious competition on their hand because outside of like maybe Mickey Mouse, maybe Spider-Man, Superman, or Darth Vader, Super Mario is one of the most recognizable characters,
especially as a kid's icon. I think it goes like he might be right up there with Mickey.
Oh yeah,
as a kid's icon, and I think Sonic the Hedgehog's probably right under him, at least for kids our age.
Yo, and you're right though, because here's the thing: Mario he's so recognizable, and yes, he has transcended generations. And my little 9-year-old, she is looking forward to him like crazy. And trust me when I say she knows her games. Like when we watched the first trailer, she's like, "Oh, hey, look, that's from like Rainbow Road. Oh, I remember that from Luigi's Mansion." So she's not only the kid who's playing the games, but she knows the Easter eggs that they're already planting. And I, obviously, as a dad who's grown up with a little bit of Mario games, I wasn't like a full-on gamer, but I at least got to play those. I love those games, so I want to see.
I really want to see a Legend of Zelda adaptation as a movie because I think something like Ocarina of Time or something like that could work as a movie.
The problem is, and this is the reality, when you do a video game movie, you're going backwards. You're going to a lesser brand, a lesser style of content. The video game industry is so massive. It makes more money than Hollywood does. You take a look at I just had the game the latest Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy. It beat out most of MCU movies within 2 weeks. That's how massive this industry is. So you're actually going backwards when you make a movie.
And the weirdest part about that,
I don't think so.
The gaming industry is actually in a slump right now, sales wise. Like they are actually doing just as badly as movies are, and they're still.
I don't see movies as a step back. I just see it as video game industry has given movies much competition, but it's not the video games itself. It's the fact that movies have just gotten worse, that people are going to gravitate more towards gaming. Because if you're putting out shit, people are going to look elsewhere. Like that's what happened with Marvel and DC. A lot of Marvel and DC fans got sick of it. So they say, okay, I'm going to do manga. They're going to look for alternatives, and people got sick of movies. So they went towards gaming. If you have something that people look forward to, but to say that there's no market for it, that obviously outside the MCU, it's not true. It's just there's nothing for people to get excited about. I mean, that's literally not true. But what I'm saying is there's mostly not things, because obviously I'm excited for Mission Impossible, Super Mario, but outside of the handful of the anomalies, there's not a lot of like hype. And it's because they're not focusing on getting people hyped. They're just focusing on lecturing. There is a market for movies. You just got to give people stuff that they actually want. And July proved that with his comic book Rippaverse. Obviously, it's not a movie, but I'm just trying to make a point that if you put a comic out that people can get excited about and get interested in, people will respond. That's the whole moral of the story.
Yeah, the market
just give something people want, and it shows you it can sell. Because the whole like American comic books are dead in a sense. Not that there's no market. There's a market. They just refuse to cater to that market. Give people something that they want. They will, eventually respond. Sometimes they might take a long time. Some will be latch on quicker, but it will happen. So you just gotta, really give it your all with this Mario movie, and it could be on equal footing with the video game. Obviously, the video game has the advantage of you being the player, but can you imagine a story that's fun and even heartfelt with Mario? And we grew up with those characters. They're all, even the lesser known characters are all very synonymous with our childhoods. We all know the Yoshis, Wario, those plants that eat you, the mushrooms, Kirby. Thank you. Yeah. You could do a lot like with this franchise that could, really translate into different mediums. I feel like Mario, if anything, is the perfect franchise
I believe
that
they're
translates
planning-
into many different mediums.
I believe they're planning a Super Smash Brothers extended universe of sorts.
That could be kick.
It is technically like it would be Nintendo's extended universe, but ultimately Super
Dude,
Smash
could you
Brothers.
imagine like a original Mortal Kombat style, like freaking battle royale with Smash Brothers? You would have to lean into it and do it super serious too.
I want to look just like this.
Fuckface. First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
That's what
that shit would be amazing though. Like you'd have to do it super seriously, like they did Mortal Kombat too. It's like got to be like the best tournament ever.
There is a story within the Smash Brothers universe, and I just dropped my beer. Ultimately, it's sealed. It's okay. Ultimately, you have Master Hand, you have Crazy Hand, you have I can never remember there's a dude with butterfly wings that's extremely powerful and actually controls Master Hand and Crazy Hand. And then there's an ultimate being as well that usually throughout the story mode and most of the Smash Brothers, they don't actually have one until you get to Brawl. You get to battle these characters, and there is a story progressing throughout it. It is a interesting story, and you got to dig to try to figure out what you need to be putting pieces here and there. But you can have it finally portrayed out in movie form what the story actually is. It is more than just a bunch of people fighting. Okay.
Looks like there's a lot of people who agree that a Zelda movie would be amazing too.
Oh, everybody wants a Zelda movie. It is a fantastic idea to do a Zelda movie. Because
fantastic adventure movie.
Mm-hmm. It would have to be CGI. Well, CGI in similar vein of what we're getting now with the Super Smash Brothers, Super Mario movie, but we could do something cool.
Also,
all I want though is for
have you
Chris
seen
Pratt
the trailer for the new Unicorn War movie? This is like a Spanish movie. Look at let's see if I can find the. It's fucking amazing. I saw, Matt dropped this on me last night on Foulball.
Unicorn War.
You haven't heard anything about that?
I'm
no new subscriber. Welcome, Charles Ross.
Every time I hear the term Unicorn War, I go to because of Jed, Hollywood Scholar. Shout out to my boy. He's moving to Florida this weekend. Love that man. Anyways, he taught me in the Witcher universe there was a Unicorn War.
Yeah.
And I want to imagine what this looks like. I want to see a Unicorn War.
Well, apparently Spain made an animated movie about an animated, battle of the ages between teddy bears and unicorns. And it's actually pretty freaking awesome. I kind of want to see it.
All right. Hold on. Let me pull this up.
I want a Unicorn War.
I mean, this is a little bit outside the realm of what I would watch, I think, but let's check it out.
It sounds ridiculous. It sounds
think so.
fun.
It's like the Care Bears meets Apocalypse Now.
It sounds interesting.
Aquí los mimos son de acero, de sangre y de dolor. ¿Apunta? Bien. ¿Cómo pensáis sobrevivir en el bosque mágico?
Wait, is this supposed to be in a foreign language like that?
Yes, this is made in Spain, apparently.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Con esa actitud.
Es la peor compañía que he visto en mucho tiempo. ¿Acaso no es verdad que el unicornio robó nuestras tierras verdes? ¡Muerte al unicornio!
I love it. Now, is this based on a franchise?
I don't think so. I think this is an original movie.
Okay.
I love how they just took it super seriously.
Ser hermoso y eterno.
¿Tú crees que yo seré el elegido?
Sí, Azulín. Seguro que sí.
Wait, what the
Tienes
fuck?
que ser bello, hijo. Tienes que...
But did I just see 2 teddy bears?
Half of the reason I brought this up is traumatized Dermy.
Please continue. I love this. I love this.
This is as good as the Blackening trailer.
Sagrado corazón mimoso.
¿Qué has hecho?
Mirad bien, hijos. Fijaos contra qué luchamos. Hay que tener fe.
Nosotras somos el bosque y moriremos con él.
¡Muerte al unicornio!
Tienes que salvarte. Te quiero.
Oh my god.
This is so...
Is he skewered by the unicorn horn?
Yup.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect time for a pause. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going.
Just exist. Just bathe in the glory.
Corazón mimoso para ti.
Corazón mimoso para ti también.
Oh, I figured I should share that one with you guys. It was fucking amazing.
Oh
I kind of
my-
want to see this now.
I want
Me too.
I need this in my life. This is what Hollywood should be doing.
Right?
Giving us something insane like this. This looked fucking badass.
Next
Oh,
week,
Sean
one of you
said
guys
this
have
actually
got to
based
do a
off a previous
review.
movie. Oh, that's great. I'll have to look that up then.
Review of Unicorn War.
I will
Yes.
find this movie and I will do a review of it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Okay, so yes, the unicorns are also wearing the
Warring with the
ANL.
Aeon. I always butcher this. If Joe
NL?
was here, he would be able to say it right. It's like ANL elves too. This is in the Witcher universe, which I need to read these books. I need to know what a
Yes,
unicorn
yes, you do.
is like. I need to bathe in this.
Sheila Aliens
Bathe in
looking
it.
forward to it. No, it looks like a ripoff from the last unicorn. What's the last unicorn?
I've heard it. I
Know
don't
the
think
name,
I've
but yeah,
Maybe it's a movie tying into this cartoon.
maybe.
no.
So.
Oh. Francisco Franco.
That's
the
what
unicorn.
I said when I first saw it, Heron, was that it's very I love like the art style. It's very Franco era, like fascist Spain. It's fucking great.
You know what it kind of reminds me of is Happy Tree Friends.
Yes,
Yeah,
I thought that too. Yeah.
Have
Nice
you
to
seen
see
those,
someone-
Adam?
some other sicko on the internet has seen Happy Tree Friends too.
Adam, have you ever seen that?
Samuel the Infamous says, "Holy shit, this is the most amazing thing ever. I must see it." Yes, it looks fucking amazing. Have I seen what, Devil?
Happy Tree Friends.
Happy Tree Friends? Never fucking heard of it.
Oh,
We gotta get him to watch.
Oh,
some of those.
that is. So, have you ever heard of Amazing World of Gumball? And I'm going with this. Trust me. Okay, Amazing World of Gumball and Happy Tree Friends. They do this cool thing where they use every character is a different animation style, and that's what they do in Happy Tree Friends. And Happy Tree Friends is here's an idea, let's just go with it, and it's fucking funny.
and it looks like a normal little kids cartoon right up until the violence starts, and then it just gets worse.
Yeah,
I got
even-
into it because of Mauler.
Even the
Oh, God.
opening, like the
I actually got into it when I was on active duty because one of my asshole friends showed it to me on his phone.
Mauler
You
showed
did an act of duty. That just sounds great.
Picture
know
a bunch
what?
of Marines sitting around the smoke pit doing nothing but trying to avoid work, and this guy pulls this out on his phone and starts showing us.
yeah.
I am looking at
and
the last unicorn now. I might watch this. Looks
make sure you show the Pope meme just because he doesn't have Twitter, so that's the only way he's gonna see it.
That's right. Yes.
Oh, that's right. There is a Pope meme, isn't there?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. Hold on. I assume this is what you're talking about. Oh wait, no, hold on.
Oh, we also have the Dicks and Dixier. I wish Cory was still here for that one.
I know that's why I was hesitant to show. Pope's Marine training was really hard and long. Not every man can handle it. I'm sure he's more offended by the fact that you put him in an army uniform more than anything else.
Pretty much.
I was just trying to find a guy sitting, like I said, soldier sitting, and there was like so many, but they were from the side or whatever. Finally, I found one in camo that was straightforward like that, so I was like, fuck it. I didn't know if it was
The flag's on the wrong side.
Yeah,
God,
flags in
step
the
on
wrong
the
direction
meme.
too.
No, I don't mean to step on the meme, but because of these guys, I figured out the flag's on the wrong side, and now it bothers me.
See what happens when you hang around vets long enough?
His gig line isn't straight.
Well, he isn't straight.
Nick, this is for you. Unfortunately, Cory's not here.
Oh, I know. I'll have to send it to him. I've obviously him and I we talk every week, so I'll be like, dude, did you miss this amazing pic of us? Bro.
I always thought you guys talk every day.
It's a great photo of us. I've done many streams with Cory, so I'm just like, this really feels like we would be Harry and Lloyd. It makes sense.
Yeah. It's very appropriate. Could also go with, gay and Gator.
Oh yeah, oh dude,
I think I've actually seen one of not the two of you, but I think Nick, you and Comics as or it was either Comics or Tox as Ace and Gary.
Oh, dude, both.
And Sheila, the person that made them into
for the dudes.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to especially the Dick's boys, like I'm an open season, man.
Dick's division, long and hard.
Long, hard, and strong.
Well, Raster isn't here.
I'm surprised I came up with that line, long, hard, and strong.
I'm amazed it took us that long to actually figure that out.
You guys want to play a game?
Yeah, let's go ahead and play
the game.
Okay,
yeah,
Jigsaw.
Yes, it is kind of like the game is present my screen. Because I looked it up before the hand. Can you tell if it's a lady or a lady boy?
Oh, Jesus Christ. If any of these look like they're fucking 12, you're never coming back again.
So, what do you think? Born female or transsexual? I lean towards trans, but
that's
Adam.
Dude.
Nickeweiser.
There we go. I'm here. I've never left.
Born female or transsexual?
Transsexual. Well, technically, she is still born female, but who knows how twisted up this thing is. But I'm going to say this is a transsexual that was born female. So let's just go with 2.
Okay. Pope.
I'm going to go with female on this one.
Okay. We got 2 for trans, 1 for female. Devil.
Oh, goddamn, this is a hard one. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Ooh, goddamn. I'll say female.
Okay. I'm gonna go tranny.
The person who would know says female.
Yes. Okay.
She got it right.
Born female.
Yep.
Heron, if you get 100 out of 100 on this, then you are legit.
That's your magical power right there.
Born female or transsexual?
Born female.
I gotta say that probably looks like one of those Thai lady boys that Cho'Gath loves so much.
Yeah, I'll say
man.
transitional.
So Adam's going trans. Nick went female. Pope.
I'm going tranny all day.
Devil.
I'll say trans.
I'm going trans. I don't trust this one. God damn it!
Wow. Okay.
They threw that in.
Right.
We're okay.
Oh, yep.
Born female.
Karen was wrong.
Okay, we got female or trans. Adam.
I think that one's definitely trans.
Female.
Female. I'm trying to justify it because it's so, not Photoshop, but all made to look good. I'm just gonna say it could be a trap, and therefore say probably actually a female, not trans.
I'll say trans.
We have a bunch of people saying actually female. I'm looking right here.
That's what I was looking at too.
Looking at what?
The neck.
Ah.
But it's also
I mean, it's not like that's an Adam's apple. That's just.
You also got to look at the jaw.
Throw it out there. Throw it out there. Let's see.
Let's see.
I'm sticking with female. I'm sticking with female.
I am too.
Oh.
Okay. So I am one of the three.
Heron got it right.
That's one of Chokeout's girlfriends. Yeah, Heron called it.
We are bad at this. Okay, then. Well, we don't got the neck to go off of. Born female or transsexual?
There's something about that bone structure that's got to scream a dude, but
it's a very strong jawline. That's a very broad nose.
I'm saying trans.
Okay, Nick.
Trans.
Pope.
Trans.
Devil.
Born female.
I'm going trans. I think this is trans. Heron. God damn it!
Wow, we are bad at this game.
Okay.
Heron got it wrong. Thank God.
I am really bad at this.
Wah wah.
Okay. Female or trans?
Female.
Oh, I got it. I gotta go full screen on this.
You want me to zoom in a bit?
Oh my God, that chin. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You poke an eye out with that thing.
Me. The shoulders.
I'm saying that's a dude.
Too.
I'm saying that's trans. Yeah.
Nick.
Female.
Pope.
I'm gonna go with tranny.
Devil.
Alf says trans.
I'm gonna say trans.
Okay, we got 3 for trans. I was gonna go. But let's see.
Yeah,
we got one.
All right.
I'm on a burn here, man.
And I am fucking this up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I could tell you what this one is.
I don't think we can. That's why this is getting hard.
Junior Coltrane said that looks like Jay Leno. Yes,
Okay, Adam.
I'm going female.
Female.
Okay.
Heron, I don't know how far back you are. I can't tell if you're talking about this one or not.
I'm gonna go with trans on this one.
Okay. Devil.
I'm gonna go trans.
I'm actually gonna go female. There's something about it that looks real.
Oh God.
Oh, good.
There's something about the way the lips are that made it look super real.
But the makeup was so thick, it just looks like,
Well, also it looked like a girl
something.
from the ladies. So, okay, this looks like a chick from the 90s. Adam. Is this your ex-girlfriend?
It's okay. I was saying, don't pull up a 12-year-old. That girl looks really fucking.
I don't
young.
know
I'll just
how
say
old
that
she
much,
is.
but-
Okay, this is things that
I
are
know.
already
I
preset.
know.
Trans.
I'm gonna give you a hard time, anyways. I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say trans, just as a guess.
Pope. Pope.
Oh, me. I am gonna go with female on this one.
Devil.
I'll go female.
God, I'm always the. Heron says
Before
trans.
you click it, before you click it, Heron says trans. Shield says could be a boy. Junior says female. Which is it?
I think it's a trans.
Oh shit.
Yes.
I
There's
finally got
something
one
about
right.
there was something about this round, just the roundness.
Junior says she kind of got a man hand. I didn't even think about the hand. Good point, dude.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even look at that.
Okay. Nick says trans. Adam, what about you?
That is Yeah, again, that's a very thick bone structure she's got on the skull there. But I'm gonna say female.
Female? Okay.
Yeah.
Pope.
I'm gonna go with female on this one.
Okay, we're heading towards female. Devil.
Did Nick pick?
He said trans.
Okay. This one's a hard one. I'll go trans.
Okay, hold on before you click. Hold on before you click.
Heron says trans. Horny says female.
Horny says female. Heron says trans. Okay, which is it?
God, we're so tied. Sheila votes female. I'm going female.
Yep.
Yes. Wow.
Man,
I
at
guess
first
she
I was on
just
a
happens
roll.
to be a female that looks like Steven Seagal.
Hey Sheila, I think your
Just
picture
did.
is in here.
I think I
Okay.
might be trying with Heron at this point.
Okay.
Oh.
Adam. I have mine picked already. What do you think?
Bro, her Adam's apple's the size of my elbow.
That's
Yeah,
a dude.
That's
Yeah.
trans.
Yeah, that's trans.
Trans.
I think we've all are in agreement.
Mhm.
That one will be
Yep, that was an easy one.
nothing, Sheila. Love you. Okay. What do you guys
Everyone
think?
said trans on that one.
That was too easy. Had to give us one. We've been failing. so bad.
Female.
Okay, Nick says female. Adam. Oh my god, you're so close to the screen.
I'm looking. I'm zapootering this.
There is a shadow
I
right here.
can't say it. I know that's what I'm looking at. Nah, I'm gonna say female.
Pope.
I'm gonna go with female on this one.
Okay.
I'd say this is a hard one because the Nick, she has a very thick Nick, and
Nick?
that
Nick.
Thick.
yeah, like
She has a thick Nick.
yeah, she's got a fucking stump. Anyway,
Thick
You
Nick.
mean neck.
Nick, that's not nice. He's just gained a few pounds.
so,
Nick, Devil
I'll
says you're
say
fat,
female.
dude. What do you think of that?
Okay, I think we're all going female here. Even Heron Heron did both, by the way. She did trans then female.
Yeah, I think the trans one was the one before.
Okay,
so I think
she's
this is
saying
her vote for
female.
this one.
Ah!
Oh
The
no
Nick,
way!
I should have went with the Nick. Damn it.
Yeah,
You're
Junior
saying
got
it
it. Dude
wrong.
alert.
You're saying neck Nick.
Neck. Happy.
Okay, I think this one those don't look real. What do you guys think?
Trans.
Adam?
Actually, you
Jeez.
know
Yeah,
what?
I'm-
Female. I'm gonna go with female.
Adam?
I'm saying dude. I'm saying it's trans.
Pope?
I'm gonna go female on this one.
Okay, Devil?
I'm gonna go female.
Okay, as it stands, female. Alf says
Hold on.
female. Get
Al says
your
female.
votes
Heron
in.
just says wow. Come on, Heron. Get in there. Trans alert
Gold
says
train
junior.
says alert, trans, but we're going
Where's-
towards female here. If you want
Heron,
your
I
vote
think it's
in,
a little behind.
5
Heron says
Four.
trans.
trans. I'm leaning towards trans, but for the most part, everybody else voted. You all voted female, right?
Yeah, I did.
I said trans.
Did you?
Or wait, which
No, I think you said female. I think everybody went female. So
Okay,
it
well
looks
then I'm
like
going trans.
we're going female. God.
Wow. We stand corrected.
Why aren't we listening? Why aren't we listening to the person
The
in
actual
chat?
trans.
Yes. Why aren't we listening to the actual trans?
I'm pretty sure she doesn't. I don't think she's offended.
Love ya. Okay, what do you guys think? This one looks like a trans. That's where
Nah,
my
I'm
vote
going
is.
female.
Nick,
It's a little too obvious. I'm going female.
Nick. I think Nick's dead.
No, I'm thinking. Oh man, trans.
Trans. Okay, we got 2 for female, 2 for trans. Devil.
Shit. I'll go female.
Got 3 for female, 2 for trans, 3 for trans. Heron says female. Coltrane says female. We'll go female. God.
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. The same justification I was talking about the tiny fake dick is she clearly has tits, but why, if you were trans, would you go with these teeny tiny little tits if they're fake?
Well, you haven't taken the hormone replacements yet, and you're just growing your hair out and putting makeup on.
I was just thinking
there are tits in there. That would mean those are fake tits.
My thought process was,
wow,
it's obviously she's supposed to be a like a model, a fashion model or some shit, and they always want to make them look like boys for some reason.
Well, this is an old picture, so this is back when women still existed.
No makeup.
Hey guys, let's start Trevor Clark in this for a minute. Nick, you got to go.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh shit, I didn't see that. I'm sorry, bud.
I didn't see it either. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I got you.
No, it's okay. It's only been for like 2 minutes. So it's all good. But no, hey, thanks for having me. I sucked at this game horribly, but it's still fun to play.
Nick,
so
Nick, the thing is, nobody wins in these games. That's why
there are no winners.
I definitely did not. And to be fair, it's probably good that I didn't in some ways.
There are no winners, only wieners.
Oh, wieners, floppy wieners. Yeah. Anyways, thank you for having me here. Great to hang out with you guys. Nice to meet some new faces between the panel and the chat. Obviously, I have a channel. 32 Flavors of Nickeweiser is the channel. I've got Toxic Tuesday coming up with John Wick, and I do a comic shop show on Friday nights where we literally talk about actual comic books. Imagine that. So that's the thing that I do. And now I put out videos on pretty much whatever that is the hell I want every week. Whatever. So yeah, that's my channel. And yeah, I hope we can do this again someday. Thank you for having me, and hope you all have a magical evening.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody. 32 Flavors of Nickeweiser.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Good man. Always good to see you.
Night.
Good to see you.
Okay, get off my.
That's a good face.
There you go.
Okay, I think this one's a trap. What do you guys think?
I'll say trans.
Pope?
I'm gonna go with trans.
Devil.
Oh, I said trans.
Yeah. Wait, did Adams?
Shit. Adam didn't say anything yet.
I did not. Whammon.
I think Whammon. The chat's not playing. They're simping over Nick right now. I love the dude.
Nick is awesome.
Heron says trans. That's 3 for trans. Coltrane says female. That's 3 for female. Anybody else? I'm going with what the trans says. God damn. You know, the reason we're all losers here is because we think some women look like dudes and some dudes look like women.
Just because the world is upside down, we're all fucking confused. Sheila says, I'm trans, but the cheeks are chubby like a chick. I don't know.
Okay. This one, come on. This is something you take to bed.
Oh, that's got to be a trap all the way. I mean, yeah, looks hot, but that has got to be a trap for this.
Once you shift your legs, we're gonna find out.
It is wearing a choker, and you know what chokers are? That is a black belt for dick sucking.
Oh my god.
Okay, Adam, you say trans. Pope, what do you
I say it's trans.
I'm gonna say
that's
trans because that's gotta be. It's too obvious.
I hope it's a woman.
Also an excellent answer.
Heron, we're not saying that all that trans can't look feminine. I'm just saying
we're just saying we're really bad at this game.
This one's yeah, okay, thank you. And Heron also says trans.
Heron got gets this. And Sheila, yes, I am a dork, and I'm proud of it. And that's what you love about me. Okay, I
All
guess
right.
we're all in agreement that this is trans, even though
No, I said female. I said
You're
female.
saying female.
Yep.
Woman looks like. I think we're gonna female.
Ah, damn it.
She looked like a man.
I don't see it. She
don't look like a man.
No, she doesn't. But that's why I knew.
Okay. Okay. Here's one. What do you guys think? Female or trans?
So the last one was trans, right?
Yes. I think this one's a chick.
That's a chick.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm gonna go with trans.
Heron says you should have looked at the hand.
Yep.
Alf saying chick. Well, we can't see. Those are some. Heron saying female. I think it's a lady.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
those are real tit. Those are real tits.
You can't tell from that picture. Shut the fuck up.
Well, I can hope. Okay. Okay.
So, dude, tiny guy. Well, you were wrong on that one, Coltrane.
Okay, I'm looking at. We're utilizing Heron's trick here. We have hands.
Oh yeah, those are chick hands.
Pope.
Plus again, I'm going with the logic with the tits. Those are small tits.
I'm gonna go with female.
Devil.
I'll go trans on this one.
I'm going female because I think God just slapped this woman with an ugly face. Face looks edited. Yeah.
Might be.
Let's go female.
Let's see.
Well, she's ugly for a reason.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's penis.
Maybe that dude said, I have such small hands, I just have to be a woman.
Fair.
Okay, we got hands. We got hands.
Ooh, it's hard to tell from that.
We need a woman on here to show us woman hands.
I'm gonna go with trans on this one.
I think trans, but I don't want it to be trans. I
So
hot. Want to touch the hiney?
Now my hands aren't very womanly. Okay, well that doesn't help. Okay, Adam, what do you?
I didn't vote yet, did I? I'm gonna say female.
So we have 2 for trans devil.
Excuse me. I'll say trans.
3 for trans, but Heron's saying female. I think Coltrane's saying female as well.
Yeah, he's saying. I think that Sheila's saying that's not very womanly. So, oh no,
she's talking about her hands. Learn to read.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that one later.
I'm going trans. God. You know what? I'm happy. I'm happy this was a woman. And Heron was right again.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. We're bad at this. Okay.
Oh, that's
a trap.
Oh, no.
That is a trap.
That is a trap, but if we go by boob logic,
no, I mean those aren't tiny tits. Look at how far out the whatever that shirt is sticking out. Those are
that's low. I think those are tiny. I think those aren't. Heron says trans. Okay, maybe
I think they're trans. I don't think they're that tiny.
I think it's a women's. Pope.
Trans.
Devil.
Trans.
Well, I guess it's trans.
Junior says female.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Maybe this is saying more about me.
Coltrane, you're going home with the dude.
It's a shame Raster's not here for this.
We have 2 more. We got 2 more. Trans or female?
Oh, please say
well,
that's a woman.
Those are very likely fake tits.
That's a very masculine neck.
We can actually see the hips on here. I gotta say those are lady hips.
Pope.
I'm gonna say
I'm
woman.
gonna go with female.
Devil.
Praying it's female.
Heron says female. That's a very masculine neck, but we'll go female.
Oh,
That's trans. Wow.
Devil, you're going home with a man.
Yep, I guess we figured out me.
Okay, last one. Oh God, God hit you. This is either a very ugly. This is very convincing trans or a very ugly woman. What do you guys think?
I'm going trans.
Adam.
I think my mic stand broke. Sorry.
Okay, Devil.
It's the last one. I pray that I get this right.
I'm saying dude. I'm saying trans.
So we have 2 for trans, right?
Are those
Hope you
hands?
said trans.
Those are kind of big hands for a little girl like that, right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Heron's
trans.
saying female.
Are you saying female?
Heron's saying female. Alpha saying ugly woman. Coltrane's saying female. Heron's saying look at those hands.
Okay, I'll say female.
I think it's a female.
Yes, thank God.
Just an ugly woman. Okay.
All right.
Our results are we are bigots. Hey, we got hey.
I mean, it's half.
Hey, we got half. Good chance that we're taking a dude home tonight. But let's be real. I mean, some of those people you guys definitely wouldn't kick out of bed. I mean,
it's
come
the
on.
crying game.
I mean, well, the thing is you might make the mistake of bringing them into the bedroom, but as soon as you get them into the bed and take off those panties, then you make the mistake and you say, "Okay, no, this has got to go."
Well, you know what? Because we played the game. You know what? We predominantly Heron won, but let's be real. We all are losers here.
We all lost.
We all lost. We're all bigots.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the game is the actual trans. Congratulations, Heron.
Yep.
And ladies and gentlemen,
accept your prize of being the biggest bigot out of all of us.
And what she's won is a date with Dermy.
Yes, you can receive that by responding to the DMs.
Before we go,
I always know
want to
what I
ask my
have
question.
downstairs. Heron, you are a wonderful person. Thank you for that.
I want to ask my question.
Oh, what's your question? Oh, yeah, you said you had a
yeah,
question.
All right.
My question is, you get to curse one person with some sort of curse. What is the curse and who would it be?
You could curse one person. What would the curse be and who?
Yep, you get to make the curse up. I mean, if you want to have it where their, body parts are falling off, like, cool.
Now, I could do this to somebody I like and just make them do it because I want to laugh at them, or I can do it to somebody I dislike.
Yep. It's up to you.
Because in theory, I could say I want to make Adam and have a small dick that can never rise. But in practice, I could say something I don't think I could say on stream.
I mean, if we're talking like the first thought in my mind that could be the ultimate, most cruel thing possible could just be to take away the devil made me do its hands, to take away the one thing that he loves, and that's memeing so much. But that would just be cruel and unusual punishment for somebody to actually like. So I can't do that.
Yeah, that's why you do what I said. You make somebody have a small dick that can't get hard.
Right.
That's what you do to your friends.
Well, if I can't use my hands, I don't necessarily need the dick.
You can go trans.
I don't know, Pope, do you have any ideas?
Oh, well, I would say curse Colin Kaepernick with a tiny dick that'll never get erect again, but I'm pretty sure he already has that. So, let's go with something that might be effective. Let's see. I might curse Gavin McGinnis with self-awareness.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like it.
You know who has hands? The devil.
He's got those robot hands.
I'm
good
gonna
Futurama reference. I like it.
One of my favorite episodes too. Robot Devil's fucking great.
What in the absolute fuck is this, Sheila? Why?
Spit in Dermy's mouth at him.
What in the actual fuck?
Sheila, are you drunk? I love you, darling, but are you drunk?
Yes, Coltrane. I know this is very, very fucking weird. But then again, this is a channel mostly involving veterans, which love just tell dick jokes all the fucking time.
And we have a Marine. We have a Marine and me on stream.
Yes.
I can spit in Dermy's mouth. I have to.
Yeah, he was looking at you like a little baby bird for a minute there. Oh God.
This question is a little bit too much.
We're going off the rails. You know what? Because I want to laugh the rest of my life, I'm gonna curse Gavin McGinnis as well. But I'm gonna curse him with an even tinier dick that can never get hard again. Just because I want to laugh. I want to laugh at that jackass.
I'm Sheila, you didn't derail anything. This has been off the rails since we started the fucking show.
I was gonna say this one starts off there and then just keeps going.
I'll say for mine that I like the idea of using your curse to take something away, like you were saying, Adam, taking something away from somebody that they really enjoy. So I'd probably curse Seth Rogen to never be able to get high again.
Oh, good one.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah.
That is a really good one, actually.
I'll curse Ryan Kennel with the inability to ever say a racist joke.
Oh God!
So he'll
we
kill himself.
Poor man to just go jump off a bridge now, do you?
I mean, cruel.
Taking away a man's purpose in life.
You just we said no cruel and unusual punishments. Did have a tiny dick. He's saying it's fake because he's embarrassed. I think it's fake, to be honest, Heron.
No, I'm sticking with it. It's real.
With that being said, I guess Adam's been trying to wrap this up, but I guess it's because it's 2 hours. I can whip my dick out.
Well, I am Gavin McGinnis at this point. I actually do have to take a piss, but I'm not going to piss all over my desk.
Okay. So where are we going with this? We just talking to the chat now.
What's your answer?
What's my answer?
Yeah, you haven't answered yet. Huh?
No, I did.
No,
I said I cursed Gavin McGinnis with a
tiny
dick
that
can never rise. Hi, Zombie Box Reviews.
Zombie Box Reviews. Welcome, man. Welcome back. Thanks for being here again, buddy. Appreciate you.
You are all fantastic people, by the way. I love everybody in the chat, especially Sheila and Heron. You guys are fucking awesome.
Sheila's meme.
Huh?
Zombie Box Reviews. You missed our one fantastic game of what'd you call it? Guess trans or not?
Lady or lady boy? Did Sheila
lady
make
or
a meme?
lady boy?
Adam,
how many pistols you guys got?
Show the one with for Sheila. I thought she was going to be on.
There is a funny one for Sheila.
Okay. I assume you're talking about this one.
She might have already seen it.
Mr. Tickletron, welcome, man. Is everybody now running over? Yeah, okay, here you are. Even at a young age, Sheila went right at what she wanted.
I'm curious. Does this mean she wanted young boys?
Ooh.
Well, she's a young girl in it, so I'm pretty sure it's okay.
Okay, she wanted to do that. Gave out pamphlets everywhere. I mean, I could give out pamphlets. I could become.
Clearly, you missed the entire show that where I explain what a PSYOP operator actually does on Sheila's stream.
Yeah,
but go ahead, just keep saying that.
You hand
if you guys are showing up, because I don't know if Sporking show just ended, but it's bad timing. We're trying to wrap this up now. But thank you guys all for coming out here. Were you going to try to rip on him? Yeah, we've been going for about getting close on 2.5 hours here. But man, thank you guys, everybody, for showing up. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, Samuel. I didn't miss it, but like Gage Chicken, the only way to win is not to play.
Not true.
What's a sporking?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Sport, yeah,
we know what you're talking about.
I can say this much as well. As far as sporks goes, the one interesting thing you can say about the military, and I'm talking about Pope, is that in our MREs, you always had a spork. Is always really big and really tough, and you always had that one spork.
Oh yeah, you're right. We did get
in the MREs, and you keep it. You always had that one spork. You'd always keep it in your pocket, and you just had that one thing on you for just like an entire 2 weeks or however long it was.
Yep. Never know when you're going to
Raid 70s Rocks fan. Horny Alf said
yeah, he's doing his bourbon and boarding stream. So if you guys like hockey, go the fuck over there.
What the hell is KYITE?
What are you talking about?
KWITE is trending on Twitter right now, along with Hassan. I'm scared to say what I think it is because I'm scared I'm gonna say a slur.
And Tickle Trunk, it's a lot longer than that.
Yeah, you'll be held up for a long damn time, and then you'll poop out so much that you'll rip your asshole open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
MRE bricks.
Yeah. Yay. With that being said, thank you everybody for being here. This has been fantastic. Junior's got a really big spork. I'm sure you do. Let's go head around the horn. We'll start with Devil Made Me Do It. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for your awesome memes, buddy, as always.
And then Sheila didn't like mine. I'm Devil Made Me Do It. Nalik3 on the Twitters. If you like memes, check it out. Thanks for having me. I love doing the show.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks for being here as always, man. Birthday boy loves Heron. Hail, Mr. Hangover, who I hate so much because he's still in his mid-20s and is not hungover now, even though he drank as much as he did last night.
All I had to do was drink a little water, got up, and started streaming like the champ, like a real man.
I will fuck you up!
I
hate
you,
you,
buddy. I love
I
you
hate
too.
you.
I love you. Love you all. No, hi, I'm Dermy Wermy. I'm the guy that loves Heron of it. Yes, Heron, it is my birthday.
Today it is, yeah, officially.
Yeah, it was my birthday today. I posted it on Twitter. See, nobody sees my Twitter. Nobody sees me. Anyways, hi, I'm Dermy.
You missed his birthday stream last night. You gotta go check it out because he got super drunk.
I did get super drunk, and guess where you can check that out at my YouTube channel, Dermy Wermy, which is you can kind of see the name of it and everything. It's my Twitter handle. It's on my Twitter and everything. Yes, I'm also the host of Ballbusters, who my co-host is up here, and he fucked up the whole co-hosting thing. That's on him, not me. I still need to resend you that shit,
Yes, you did.
I'm also a member of the Legion of Memers. I try to be funny as best as I can. Usually that's just me being me. I put out 2 to 3 videos a day, except for when I stream the next day. Saturdays I put out a video. Sundays I don't put out anything. Check me out on Twitters, on YouTube. I'm on everything. Have a good time. That's all I am here to be.
Devil Made Me Do It is Nickeweiser. So go check out Devil Made Me Do his Twitter.
It's very true.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Tickle Trunk actually knows who Nickeweiser is. And for anybody else who's listening, all of the links are in the description. You can find everybody's channels and Twitters and all that fun stuff on there, including this man, my co-host of Vets Talking Tunes that has been blowing up, has got us over 23,000 views on one video. And I'm approximately probably about a half hour's worth of watch hours away from getting monetized now. Thank you to this man helping me out with that, and to all the amazing Hangover game with Tom McDonald, Mr. Metallicus. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for having me on again, man. It's always fun. And like you said, for Vets Talking Tunes, we actually just have episode 3, which is up over on my channel, which I know gets a bit confusing, but we bounce it back and forth just because. And well, I just put it up today, and some of the editing is pretty basic. Like the intro and outro are just kind of placeholders for now while I dick around and find out what I actually want. And other than that, you can find me every Sunday on my channel for Rock and Roll Religion, where we go over a particular rock or metal artist and some of their best material, in my opinion. And I have a guest on usually who'll talk about it with me. Tomorrow we are discussing the black metal legend Emperor with our old friend and my first co-host in Paradise, who's something of a subject matter expert when it comes to all things dark and evil in the metal scene. So be sure to join us for that. Mondays you can find me on 70s Rock Band's channel for It's Only Talk and Roll, or Canon Film Club, whichever one we do that week. And then usually Fridays you can find me on the MFR Cocktail Lounge when I remember or I'm still awake. And Saturday you can find me here for this shit show.
And a shit show it is. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Pope. Thank you, Mr. Birthday Boy. Devil made me do it. Thank you to Nick and Cory and everyone else who's been here. Thank you to the chat and our moderators. You guys are all fucking amazing. Hangover game for life with the Tom McDonald fans out there. You guys are awesome. We are going to get monetized because of you. And as soon as that starts happening, money starts rolling in with all the amazing generosity of all the fans out there. This show is only going to get bigger and better. And I got all kinds of plans in place of things that are going to start happening. Thank you, everybody out there.
5 frames a second.
Okay, well, I mean, exactly why things are going to start getting better, because I can finally upgrade to a better computer at some point. But nonetheless, I hope everything is coming through clear enough that I can say thank you to everyone. You guys are all amazing. Remember to continue to check us out on Skinemax Saturday here every Saturday at 10 o'clock Eastern. We are going to continue to do more Tom McDonald videos, including more. Check out my Picard reviews as well, and more to come. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, hit that bell, because Papa Susan doesn't like me very much. And tell everyone out there around about Vets Talking, because you don't got to be a veteran to enjoy this content. All you got to do is just don't get butthurt. You've been warned.
Oh, God! Ah!